Another month and a stream so close to my birthday.
Good evening, and welcome once again. Why is my mic so hot tonight? I turned it down earlier and it seems to be peaking still. Why are you peaking? Don't be peaking, that's not naughty. Good evening, how are you doing? Welcome to Quiz Night on a Friday. Change over to camera number 2, and it is time to try and unlock the vault once again. How we... Echo? Really? What do you mean echo? What do you mean echo, Mark? You echo? No echo? Echo! I'm double talking. What? I don't think so. Am I? Am I talking twice? Maybe you just got 2 tabs open, Mark. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. And welcome to Quiz Night on a Friday. Just to really rub it in. Hope you're all doing well tonight and welcome. Thank you to Sunny Cat for a lovely, who knows where, warm-up game there. On a Friday, Chris. Although Saturday if you're in other parts of the world. Thank you, Sunny Cat. For some reason, I think one of those numbers or 2 of those numbers were a bit weird in the sheet. But that's the breaks. Them's the breaks sometimes. We didn't catch that in the proofing. But thank you to Poker for helping with the proofing of that. But I hope you all enjoyed that game and enjoyed the musical linkage with all of the answers there. Some answers were interesting. Yeah, just a little bit interesting. Galway's in Germany is a great raid message. Oh, goodness me. So yes, it is a Friday or a Saturday in other parts of the world. We'll keep saying that. And we have got a pack of the Vault, and later on we have a pack of Relativity to play out. Both by essentially maiden writers of the games here. We've got Kenda writing the pack of the Vault for tonight, and we have Prey, get all your salmons out in chat. We've got Prey writing the Relativity pack later on this evening. But we do have the slight task of trying to unlock a 1.25 million Doot Vault tonight. I will keep saying things over and over again, and it's all going to be canon. Salmon! That's what it is about Prey. Yes, there is a mammoth jackpot tonight. It has rolled over multiple times now, and it has 1.25 mil in if you can unlock the vault tonight. The significance of salmon is over on Prey Stream's side of things. One of the colours of money is known as salmon, and I've now immortalised that on one of his bank of Prey notes, or bank of pouch notes, actually. Just say everything twice. Just do that. So, to play the vaults tonight, I'm going to take the music out temporarily while we focus in on here. Or not, we've got Sportsy with 100 bits.
You have more than 15 questions to answer. The more you get right, the more doots you win. Once you hit the 1,000 or 32,000 level, forget it, you won't get there. Go crack the vault.
Yeah, I suppose you will have more than 15 questions to answer in your process to get to unlocking the vault. Certainly a minimum of 10. But thank you for the 100 bits. Some of those rules are a bit weird, Sportsy, but maybe we can get to some guarantee levels during this gameplay. Who wants to be a vault? Who wants to be a vault? I don't know. It seems like a bit of a boring thing to be. Anyway, to play the vault tonight, I do. to play tonight. I am going to continue doing it, apparently. There are two different modes of gameplay, as there usually is, though each role is very distinct tonight. You can join in as a broker if you want to answer in the audience and try and offer some answers to the hot seat players. Then, to enter in as a broker, you will need to enter in an occupation alias as a whisper to Quizbot 3000. That is just some sort of string of text that we will identify you by throughout the process of the game. So it is sort of an anonymous name that you'll be using throughout this game. If you'd like to enter in as one of the hot seat players, Obviously, requirements to be in the hot seat for this game is to be able to join me in Discord and play in voice. If you're not happy with your voice being broadcast, then just play the audience play along game instead and be a broker. But to enter in as a hot seat player, you'll need to send, again, to Quizbot 3000 a 4-digit vault code. We will generate a 4-digit vault code, and whoever is closest, the 4 closest players to that vault code, they will enter in to play the main game in the hot seat, where they could try and unlock the 1.25 million doot vault. Yes, there's a lot of points on offer tonight. Doots. I should say doots. There are a lot of doots on offer tonight. Exactly 1.25 million in the jackpot, but all sorts could be earned throughout the process of the game. And in the brokers, you could take some of that money away from them as well. And what do points make? Well, technically prizes at the end. Certainly tickets to prizes. They're just not directly equatable, that's all. So yes, those are the two modes of play. Either as a broker, give me an occupation alias in a moment, or as a hot seat player, enter in a 4-digit vault code. What you believe is the vault code tonight, and whoever is closest gets to join in the hot seat in the studio tonight. Let me press the magic button and open up the lobby. Do your thing. And while you do that, I need to actually go to said live studio, because I'll need to be there in order to play this game that I haven't joined yet. There we go. Now I'm there. And now I'm there with Quizbot. So we have, so far tonight, we've got Vanilla Ice's Sleep Paralysis Demon, the Ardent Archipelago Admirer, the 3 A's there, future England men's football manager. I don't know what's going on about Sunday, but we'll see. Noodle. Hello, Noodle. Tonight. It boy. Dr. Bitchcraft. Calling Dr. Bitchcraft to the ER. Vase Scanner. The President of Shinra. Or Shinra. The Super Fighting Robot. Pigeon Wrangler. Count Bin-Face Count Agent. Hello, Matt Parker. Rhino. Oh, my God, that text. Pet Groomer. Ribblehead Rioter. Peanut Butter Jelly Sandwich. Ooh, I like those. Princess Slayer. Croatian Spy. A Doctor of Sorts. Gorp. Hall Exor... Love that joke. Lady Luck's newest whipping dice. Sure. Loudspeaker. Larry the Lanky Lamplighter. More of the alliteration L's there. Now, what is this one? The guy who licks the magnetic code onto your Tesco Club card. What? I'm sorry, what? The guy who licks the magnetic code onto your Tesco Club card. That's ridiculous. Okay, moving on. The Ego Guesser. Shrek from Shrek 5, coming soon in 2026. Caligula Girls. Sorry. Caligula Girls, I suppose. Non-football supporter. I need to get Toad to say Caligula Girls. Armchair Detective. Spinach, the Rat Detective. We've got 2 detectives right next to each other. The Phil, Anthropist. Belgian Waffle. Silly Goose. And a Moon Digit. These are some right names we've got tonight. And entering potentially as a hot seat player tonight, we've got Prey Streams, Topper, Proves, Mr. Vertigo, Chris, Solar Espion, Ralph, Jake, Natter, Shapes, Vixen, Mark, Shadowmane, Oni, Sapster, and Flyboy. Oh, hang on. Someone else is testing the length of my strings here. The reason why they have to put serving suggestion on... what? On something crispy pancakes. What's that word? I can't work that one out. Hang on, I need to actually zoom in on that one. What is it? Findus crispy pancakes. Thanks, I guess. Findus. They still make crispy pancakes. Haven't seen them for years, says Proves. I haven't gone looking for a while, so I have no idea. Vixen says yes. Oddly specific. My broken age tonight. The one either everyone will appreciate or hate. Oh goodness me. Obviously, as the writer, Alice, you can't proffer any opinions with answers because you know them all, because you wrote them all. But do sit by and see how this pack all goes. Before we pick our players, I'll just give you all a reminder as to how the brokering works in this game, because it is very special. The hot seat players, they get to play however they wish. On some questions, they might get stuck and can't quite answer the question. They can't find the answer, at which point we will turn to the brokers to offer an answer. It will just come through, well, the first one will come through randomly based on the set of potential answers that have come through by that point, so long as they are correct, of course, and an offer value will be offered to the hot seat player. They can then accept the offer straight up or counter it just the once. When you make your offer initially to the game, you can choose to set a range of low to high of what you would accept as an offer. It will always offer on the high end first and then allow anything down to the low end. Anything below that, it will then reject your offer completely, and if you want to submit another offer, you will have to re-enter your answer to do so. Answering questions is free for everyone. If you're a broker or not for the particular round, you will get yourself some nominal doots for giving me correct answers. So you may as well play every single part of the game in the brokering side of things, because you get yourself doots just for right answers, even if you're not actively being called for as a broker at the time. I also should bring up the tutorial screen for those that haven't played the offering system before. There we go. Everything's going to be done to Quizbot 3000, by the way, because we need all the answers to be private. If you want to set a specific bid for a specific answer, then you just need to do the form that you see there in the second paragraph. Example, Paris, 200, 300 means you are offering the answer of Paris, and you're offering it with a range of 200 to 300 doots. It will always offer the high end first, and then slide down as low as the low end. If you want to do that for different answers to give it more value, then you can do that absolutely fine. If you want to just set your default bid on its own, don't do that now. It's not going to work until later on. But to set your default bid, don't put an answer at the front, just give me two numbers to set your default range. And yes, gotta wait until later for that to actually happen, and I'll tell you when you can do that. And also, you can use relative values for your bidding. So if you want to claim 75% of someone's bank, then you can set 75% as one of your range values, essentially. And you can also mix and match them, so you can go absolute and relative. So if you want to do anywhere between 200 doots and up to 75% of someone's bank, then you can say 200 space 75% sign, and that will work to do that. You can't go any higher than 100%, I'm afraid, Alice, but you can do 100%. That is entirely allowable. And there is a bare minimum as well in each round. I believe it's 200 in round 1, 500 in round 2, and at least 1,000 in round 3 when we get to that point. I think that's all the stuff I need to talk about with offering right now. If anybody has any questions about that, there will be moderators in chat that can help out with that, and I will also be able to proffer an opinion. But we need to get to picking a player or 4 players, should I say, to play tonight's game. So let me press the magic button to slide you all over. We've got a total of 17 potential picks here, including a Flyboy and a BC that has joined in late. Your silly prediction code of 1807, says Alice. Let's find out what tonight's vault code is. Good luck! We've got an 8, there's a 9, a 6, and a 6! Which means we have got Oni, Proogs, Mr. Vertigo, and Sampster joining us in the hot seat in the hot seat tonight. Oni, a 9 and 6 in the middle, perfect, and a 6 out of place. That puts you perfectly in first place. And Proogs with the 8-9 in the right place. That's a good start for you, Mr. Vertigo, Sampster. Please make your way to the green room, and we'll get you all sound checked and get you into the studio proper to play tonight's game of the Vault. Oni did say in Discord earlier it has been a long time since he's played the Vault, and well, he's got the best prediction here. So he's got the best seat in the house in round number 1. Speaking of which, I need to take a note of the names. So let me just do that. Mr. Vertigo, Peroogs, and Lone 91, and Score 573. There we go. I've taken note of those names. And thank you, Score, for helping with the sound checks tonight. Do appreciate that. And we'll just wait for them to get sound checked, and we'll get this game underway. Have a think about what you might want to set your offer limits to be. In the ideal world, I would have that open right now so you can do that, but you have to wait until we progress into the first part of the game to actually unlock it. Good. Hang on. I'm seeing lights going on, but I'm not seeing anything happening. Oh, because Discord changed its output device to default. Well, that was useful. Why did it do that? Instead, we should go to that device instead, so I can actually hear our players. Good evening, players.
Hey,
good evening.
There we all are. Can hear you nice and clear now. Oni, it's been a while since you've been here at the Vault, and well, you got the best digit prediction. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I originally wasn't going to go for ha-ha funny number, but ha-ha funny number works, doesn't it?
It did kind of work in this case, didn't it? Yeah, very, very good prediction. Means you will be going 4th in the run with all the pre-knowledge of how your other 3 players are going to perform.
Worst part was, first time I did this, I was last up, and I ended up winning jackpot on my first actual on-mic stream, so... Maybe we're bookending this. Maybe. I mean, not considering who of them against. Why do you have to have people that are so fucking difficult to beat? God damn you!
It is a bit of a stacked lineup tonight, must be said. Do you think you can unlock the 1.25 million Duke Vault tonight, Oni?
No.
You don't have that much faith in yourself?
Of course I don't.
Well,
you know me by now.
The thing is, with this game, you don't necessarily need to know all the knowledge. You just have to hope you can broker a lot of knowledge as well.
But I know, but all of the people who are the brokers, well, I have the reputation of being a bastard, so they're gonna...
Well, we'll see if that has any influence on the offers going your way, but I wish you the best of luck, Oni. As I say, you'll be in position 4 in the game tonight. In position 3 is Proogs. Good evening, Proogs.
Hello again.
Yeah, hello again. Yes, you were just in the grid in the last stream, and now you're here trying to unlock the Vault with lots of dukes available. Do you think you can unlock the Vault tonight, Proogs?
No, of course not.
So far, we're 2 for 2 on people having faith in their abilities. Do you think at least you get to round number 2?
I like to think I might get to round number 2, but we've got a bit of a formidable lineup, so anything can happen, I feel, on this one.
Anything can happen, but it could be that you get a fortuitous set of brokers to help you to get a perfect round 1, and maybe even a better score in the head-to-head in round number 2. It just all depends on how it all plays out. Wish you the best of luck tonight. Alongside you, position 2 tonight, is Mr. Vertigo. Good evening, Mr. Vertigo.
Good evening.
It's not all clued up, this, is it?
For once, no.
For once, no. It is a very different game, though I believe you have had experience in playing the Vault, haven't you?
Yes, once before, yeah.
How did you get on with that? Was that round 2 performance last time?
No, I didn't get past round one. I was third in that, I think.
Okay, well, I wish you, hopefully, to get into round number 2, but as the past 2 players have said, this is quite the stacked lineup. Do you think you can get into round number 2, maybe even try and unlock the vault tonight?
But the wedding theme, no.
That's 3 for 3. Either way, Mr. Vertigo, I do wish you the best of luck, and hope you have some great brokers to play with tonight. And finally, I apologise for my performance in Big Break there, Samster. Good evening, how you doing?
Good evening, I'm good, and you don't need to apologise. It was still a very fun game.
It was still a fun game. It very was. It really was. It just quite drunk, honestly.
We've been there.
Running around the bays when you've had like 3 or 4 ciders down you to start with, and then another 2 throughout the stream is like, yeah, it's a bit much for me. But I don't normally drink that much.
I'd need that much to put up with Ben as well, to be fair.
Wow. Okay.
I'm joking.
It's a good thing he's not here this weekend. Samster, do you think you have what it takes to unlock the vault tonight?
We can give it a crack. As you've said to everyone else, it's a very strong lineup, so I'm not even counting my chickens to get to the final. Just take each game as it comes.
Very much so.
You're supposed to say no like everyone else, Samster.
Well, the thing is, he has the hardest position to play from. He is in the pole position. He needs to set a good benchmark for everyone to beat, or try to beat, should I say. So wish you all the best of luck, players. Let's have a look at the... Oh, yeah, I haven't fixed that part in the broker allocation, have I? I just remembered there's another ongoing bug that I need to stop the broker allocation from allocating you into your own game, meaning you are essentially at a deficit. So that could happen again tonight. I do apologise if it does. But either way, let's see the allocations for tonight's game. There is our allocation tonight. Take a note of your name in the occupation aces and what round you happen to be under, though we will give you a reminder as well. You still can't change the ranges just yet, Rodney Puzzle. Give me a few more ticks and we will get to that point. Same Dragon, we'll just wait a moment and then we'll get to those done. So for the purposes of the labels, round 1-1, that will be for Samster's game. Round 1-2 is for Mr. Vertigo. Round 1-3 is Prug's, and round 1-4 is for Oni. Round number 2, when we get to that point, is the head-to-head, and we'll talk a bit more about round number 3 when we get there. So, let's get straight into this game. Press this continue button one more time, and hopefully now you can start making your default bids in chat. And hello?
Hello, it's Peter here. Can I ask, if we're a broker, do you want us to refrain from being a broker in other people's rounds?
If you're still live in the hot seat, if you haven't been eliminated, please, refrain from playing the brokering game.
Right.
Just otherwise, it feels a bit like you're sort of cherry picking twice from the game.
I was checking what the rules were there. Thank you.
It's sort of like an informal rule. I can't really.
Gentleman's rules.
Gentleman's rules. Like, because we're playing with occupation aliases, are not directly enforcing everything, but it's possibly a bad taste after the fact.
Thank you.
Right, I think we should be all good to go. Samster. Yes, I'm going to continue the repetition. You are first up. Do you think you're going to get a perfect 10 for 10 in this set?
As long as the brokers are good, then yes.
Do you think you're not going to be able to get all the answers yourself?
I mean, it very much depends on what comes up. I'd like 7 or 8 would be good. We'll see what happens. 7
or 8 shall be good. Well, to give you a bit of a breakdown, and also our other players, we give you 1,000 dutes to work with anyway. That is just free for playing the game. Each correct answer you offer me is 200 to you. And then if you can get all 10 right by the 3 minutes on the clock, then you get a bonus 10,000 dutes on top of that. We will go through the questions one time just on your own. You can give me as many guesses as you want. There is no penalty for wrong answer. You can pass. And once we've gone through the questions one time round, we will then continue round for the second time. And that is when offers will start to unlock from the brokers. And those are the 7 brokers that you have for you tonight there, Samster. Once the offers start coming through, you can either say accept to take it Pass it if you don't want it. Counter a certain number if you want to try and do a counter offer. Or not pass, reject is to say don't take the offer, because pass means move back on to another question. And we just keep doing that until either the timer expires or you get all 10 right. You happy with everything, Samster?
I think so.
All right, let's do this thing then. Good luck, everybody. So for you, Samson, 3 minutes to the clock, 1,000 dukes for free, and your time starts now. Which direction begins the Konami code?
Up.
Is correct, yep.
Yeah.
What section of the entertainment industry could receive a
Movies.
Caesar? Yes. Which Greek deity is referred to as the goddess of the hunt?
Oh. Oh, God, I'm blanking on that. Pass for now.
That's fine. Question 4. Which primary colour is represented by the computer hex code? It is blue, yes. The character of Grog Strongjaw is a Goliath of which Dungeons and Dragons class?
Oh, God. Barbarian?
It is barbarian, yes. Which Japanese delicacy consists of fresh raw fish sliced
Sashimi?
into... It is sashimi, yes. Question 7. What title is given to a person who prepares and serves coffee-based drinks?
Oh. Not Cortado, but something like that. Pass.
Question 8. Which sci-fi series would you see the Bajoran wormhole on the USS Yorktown?
Star Trek?
It is Star Trek. Question 9. Officially part of Denmark, what island's anthem is You Our Ancient Land?
What's it called? No, pass.
And question 10. Using the Glycyrrhiza glabra, which candy has a variety known as Zoot Drop? Glycyrrhiza.
Pass.
Okay, back to question 3. You've got an offer for 300.
Artemis.
It is Artemis, yes. Question 7. Offer for 300.
Oh, Barista.
It is a barista, yes. Question 9. Also offer 300.
Oh, Greenland.
It is Greenland, yes. And question 10. Offer for 300. Still got a minute.
Yeah. Quitch. What's that cute?
45 seconds.
So if I counter it and they reject it, do I get another? Do they come back around again or not? I forget how it works.
If they make another offer, or if there's another offer available.
I might be worth me just taking it. Like, give me another 20 seconds to think about this.
30 seconds.
I can't think of anything. What candy?
20 seconds.
No, except.
Licorice.
Oh, obviously it's licorice.
Licorice. Yes. Oh, man. So close to getting the perfect sweep there. 9 for 10. Just had to take that offer for 300. That's a very low offer, I must say, considering the performance for Shrek from Shrek 5. But it does mean you get all 10 right. Means you get the 10,000 dupe bonus. Means you set the bar very high at 12,700 dukes. Any feel about that?
I know, I'm happy with that. I'm a little bit gutted I couldn't work that out, but then I got a couple that I sort of fumbled my way through with the letters, so I'm chuffed.
That is a really strong performance. And it's going to be very difficult for anyone to beat that, I imagine. There's only really the one question to make the perfect. So, it's definitely the gauntlet has been thrown down here. Save from, I think, 2 perfect or 3 perfect performances coming through. You're probably through to round 2, but I mean, anything can happen, Sapster. So
yeah, again, let's not count those chickens.
We'll see how it all turns out. Sit tight, and we'll see you shortly. Right, moving on to player 2 is Mr. Vertigo. Okay, Mr. Vertigo, you are now up in the hot seat. What did you make of Sapster's performance there?
Yeah, he did very well. Very, very well.
How did you do with those questions?
Not too bad. I knew a few that he passed on, so hopefully this pack is going to be not too bad for me as well.
Well, hopefully so. 7 new brokers available for you here, including Larry the Lanky Lamplighter, Hall X All Oats, and Croatian Spy. Are you ready, Mr. Vertigo, to face your set of 10?
As it'll ever be.
Okay, here we go then. As ever, 3 minutes of the clock and 1,000 for you to work with. Your time starts now. The pilot episode for the BBC series Sherlock is titled A Study in What?
Ooh. Oh, pass.
Question 2. Emperor Palpatine is the main antagonist in 3 films of which saga?
Star Wars.
Yes. What subatomic particle within an atom has an overall negative charge?
Electron.
It is. The Rock is the ring name of which
Dwayne
American...
Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson is correct. In which sports would you score 4 points for a Grand Slam?
Baseball.
It is baseball. Question 6. Despite its botanical name, the peach fruit tree originates from which country?
China.
It is. Question 7. Which humanoid Nintendo character has a vertically mirrored L as their symbol?
Oh, Waluigi.
Waluigi is correct. What 2022 Netflix film about 3 brothers shares its name with a Greek goddess?
Athena.
That's question 8. Question 9. Which Japanese sushi snack is served in a hand-rolled seaweed cone?
Pass.
And question 10. What sport has teams of 10 using net-based sticks to throw a solid... It is lacrosse. Back to question number 1. There's an offer for 203.
Trying to think about this. Yeah. All I can think of is studying Scarlet, but obviously not that.
Got a minute
go on,
and
I'll
20.
take it.
You're going to take it. It's pink.
Oh.
And question 9 is an offer for 260.
Not teriyaki.
Got about a minute.
Yeah, go on, I'll take it.
Temaki. We were looking for there. Temaki. I'm just seeing everybody in chat going with various combinations of vowels to see which one works. Yeah, it's Temaki we're looking for on that final one. It's another perfect game. All 10 correct, though you did make 2 offers on the way. Means you finish on 12,537 with 55 seconds on the clock. So that does put you in second place behind Sapster, only by 163, it must be said. So it's very, very tight at the top. But I guess that means that you're not necessarily safe through to the next round. How did you feel about that set of questions, though?
Well, I was gutted about the first question. Nothing was coming to mind at all. I didn't even think about thinking about another colour.
Yeah, I guess with the pink it's closely aligned to Scarlet. It's still a red shade, so that was sort of where the potential in was as well. And there is only a 4-letter colour to work from. There's not many of those around. Either way, you are potentially up for getting through into the next round. You have a very, very high score indeed. Let's see if it is high enough, though. Sit tight, and we'll see how we go with our third player in the line, who is, of course, Proogs. How are you faring with the questions so far, Proogs?
I did better with Sam's questions than Mr. Vertigo's.
All right, yeah.
But they're all, I would say, similar difficulty, so it's a bit of a luck of the draw, I think, at this point, given the high scores we've just had as well.
Very much so. Shape's also saying there's pink nail varnish at the crime scene or something to that effect to get you there to study in pink. Right. 7 more brokers for you here, Proogs, including the Super Fighting Robot, Lady Luck's newest whipping dice, and Spinach the Rat Detective. Also, we've got 14-month sub from Sooty Cat.
Manifest and unlock.
Manifesting and unlock. Thank you very much for the 14 months, and thank you for the Who Knows Where pack earlier on tonight as well. That was greatly appreciated. And yeah, apparently we're manifesting an unlock here tonight, so could be 1.25 million dukes finding its way to someone. Will that someone be Proogs? Well, we'll find out. Proogs, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, good luck. Oh, hang on. Holding back because we've also got a subscription from the Shiru97.
THX for reminding me of resub lol.
Thank you for reminding me of the resub. Thank you for the 11-month resub. Do appreciate that, Shiru. Right, again, are you ready, Proogs?
Let's try. Yeah, thanks.
I'm worried that there's a hype train on the way, so we might be getting interrupted by that. If so, I might just mute it briefly. Same deal for you, Proogs. 3 minutes on the clock, 1,000 to work with, and your time starts now. Often associated with luck, which colour is the most predominant on US bills?
Green.
Yep. In Irish literature, Dry is the singular term for which Celtic-based group?
Druids.
It is. In 2023, Ncuti Gatwa took the lead role of which popular television series?
Who?
Yes. What common wheat noodle and soup dish would you find in many regions of Japan?
Ramen.
It is. What was the SI unit for luminous intensity?
Andela.
That's halfway. What word is engraved on the red button of a Nintendo 64 controller?
Start.
It is start, yes. Question 7. Spanning over a kilometre in length, what is the longest river in Poland?
Pass for now.
Okay, question 8. The Annapurna mountain range can be found in which country?
Japan.
Nope.
Pass.
Question 9. Associated with vegetarian in Greek mythology, which god is the son of Semele?
Oh gosh. Dionysus.
It is, yes. Question 10. Who founded the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Long-Haired Men?
Pass.
Gonna pass. Okay, back to question 7. There is no offer.
Vienna.
No.
No. Pass.
Question 8. There's an offer for 660.
Counter 200.
Not accepted. No other offers. Remember, you can re-offer in the audience if you want to. There we go, 337.
Pass to move on to 10.
Gonna pass, move to 10. Offer for 350.
Counter 200.
Not accepted, 337.
Counter 200.
Not accepted, no other offers. 25
Okay,
seconds.
pass.
Back to 7, no other offers. $15 seconds.
Pass.
Question 8, offer 337.
Counter 250.
Accepted. That one there was Nepal. Question 10, offer 337.
Take it.
That was David Bowie. Of course it was.
Well.
And we're out of time. We did not get the perfect bonus. Leaves you on 2,213. I did see, I think, just one person get this right in the audience, but they were not not in your broker set. The correct answer we're looking for here was the Vistula. The Vistula.
I've never heard of it. Never mind.
Rune in chat. There you go. Vistula in it. Topper saying Poland famously has very tiny rivers. Well, Proogs. Unfortunately, it's not enough to get through. We kind of already know that fact, but you will be walking away with 2,213 doots. And if you are in the broker side of things, you'll also be able to earn something from that later on. How do you feel about that set of questions, though?
Well, after a steady start, first few were fairly steady. Obviously, this question stumped virtually everybody. So I was a bit stuck with that. And yeah, it's just, like I say, it's luck as to whether you know it or not, really. I think that it's a fair set of questions right the way across the board. So good luck to everyone else.
Just got a bit stumped there, and the broker's also getting a little stumped with the set of answers there. Well, thank you very much for playing, Prue, so you can sort of still kick around to see how this all shakes out in the round. And we move on to the best prediction. It is Oni in position 4. Oni, how have you fared on these questions so far?
One of them I got a 10 out of 10 in, but I'm not going to tell you which one.
Okay then, fancy pants. I think
I got around about 8 on the other two. The river, I did not have any clue on, so thank God that Proust took the bullet there for me.
Well, you know the benchmark you have to beat. It's Mr. Vertigo's 12,537 with 55 seconds left on the clock. That is your target to beat.
Not so much a learning curve as a learning backwards climbing wall. Jesus.
What's the basis behind the offer ranges, says Opsy. It's just that's the value that the brokers are offering as the sort of their quantitative value for the answer. If they think that the answer is very valuable, then they increase the offer value so that they can claim more money from our hot seat players. That's the sort of the main aim of this game, outside of unlocking the vault. Oni, are you ready to play?
Yep. Friendos, please be nice to me. Future England men's football manager. I hope that we lose the final on Sunday so you can get in early and become richer. Silly goose, keep being silly.
Here we go. He's already pandering to the brokers. 3 minutes.
Some say pandering, I say begging.
3 minutes on the clock, 1,000 doots for free. And Oni, your time starts now. What is the name for a triangular shape of white rice usually wrapped in nori?
Onigiri.
It is. That's got your name in it. In internet slang, what does BRB mean?
Be right back.
Correct. Question 3. In Trivial Pursuit, the orange category is sports and what?
History. Oh, leisure.
Sports and history? No, leisure is correct. Who is Venus's equivalent in Greek mythology?
Pass.
Okay. Question 5. According to a 2010s Netflix comedy drama series, orange is the new what?
Black.
It is. Question 6. What is the capital of Estonia?
Tallinn.
Question 7. What is the tectonic belt that contains 75% of Earth's active volcanoes called?
Ring of Fire.
It is. Question 8. What name is given to the 7 shapes used in all official Tetris games?
Tetronymos.
They are. Question 9. After completing the rite of ordination, which rank is ordained onto a deacon?
Priest.
It is. Not a beacon, a deacon. Question 10. What is the centre of mass of 2 or more orbiting celestial bodies called?
Oh, I'm going to have time to work that out. Pass.
Okay, back to question 4. There's an offer for 300.
Oh, you fucker. Okay. I'm going to pass to question 10.
Okay, back to
Keep
10.
that on the table.
There are no offers.
Ooh.
There is an offer for 450.
But I can't take it. I can't take it because I know it. Count 200.
Not accepted, no other offers. If they want to, they can re-offer.
Damn it. Pass.
Passing back to 4, offer 300.
Aphrodite. It was love goddess.
It is Aphrodite.
Yeah, it's Aphrodite.
Question 10. Offer 400. 1 minute.
Wait. Now, if I remember, I think Mr. Vertigo took 200. So if I take this, I'm through. 400. Take it.
It's the Barry Centre.
Yeah,
we're looking
I've never
for
gotten
there.
that.
The Barry Centre. And your working out of maths worked out because by a total of 63 doots, Only you do have enough to get through into round number 2. 12,600 versus Mr. Vertigo's 12,537.
Bloody hell.
That was some strategic picking of that final offer there for future England men's football manager claiming 400 doots. Oh boy, yeah, you were sweating a little there, already, weren't you?
A bit. When I saw answer 3 come up with no letters filled in, I just went, oh shit.
But yes,
but I was like, okay, who's Venus? Well, I can't do it. I don't want to waste time. Just keep on going through. And the fact I went from like 4 to 9 in an unbroken row there was damn.
That was a really good performance there. So let's go over to the round standings just to confirm what we have been talking about. It will be Samster and Oni going off into round number 2 with only a 100 doot difference when it comes to the calculation at the end. Mr. Vertigo off by just 63 doots with 12,537, and Proogs just couldn't complete the full set of 10, ending on 2,213. Oh, Mr. Vertigo, it's a strong performance, but just not enough this time. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm disappointed, but it's, I finished third again, so at least I'm consistent.
And Miss Anne Proogs just couldn't get the full set of 10. That could have been enough for you. How do you feel?
I would have done better on each of those other 3 sets, annoyingly. I knew Barry Centre and things like that, but such is life. And as I say, it was a fair game. Good luck to the other guys.
Well, that's how it goes sometimes. The luck of the draw, it just did not work out for you and for Mr. Vertigo. You two, take care. Have a good rest of the week. Enjoy the weekend coming up as well. And we'll see you two later. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Thank you. And enjoy your time brokering against Samster and Oni. Samster, you did set the benchmark. It was not beaten, but it was damn close.
Yeah, I'm pretty fortunate. I would have struggled, especially on those last 2 sets, much more than I did on my set. So definitely luck of the draw there.
Luck of the draw. And Oni, again, only through by 63 doots in the end. And it's only a difference of 100 doots between the two of you when it comes to the calculation at the end of round number 2. So there's going to be some tight head-to-head action coming up.
When I opened the vault, the person who I was against had a perfect round and had 1,300 going into this round. 13k going into this round. So I'm good at performing, coming from behind. I can win.
You can win.
If it's nice to me, but it's Samster, so this might be the most difficult one I've done in quite some time.
He's letting me way too much.
And there's only one way that I can prepare. Let's fucking go, lads.
There it is. And while you open up another drink, let's go over to the broker leaderboard to see that we've got Shrek from Shrek 5 currently in the lead with 4,000 doots, either earned just from correct answers or claimed from brokering. Silly Goose with 3,600, Dr. Bitchcraft with 3,560, Rhino with 3,500, and the Face Scanner with 3,100. Still plenty of time for those else that have not had an opportunity to broker, because, well, it's time to move on into round number 2. It is the head-to-head, and we have a total of 8 in the brokering for this round, including the Armchair Detective, a Noodle, and Princess Slayer. So, Samster and Oni have, they've been here before.
Samster, are we both the impossibly long name lads?
I think yes.
Oh, God.
So yes, they've been here before. I'll give you a quick reminder of the rules of this round. Let me find my numbers again. So at the beginning, we'll give you both 2,000 doots to work with for free. Each correct answer will be worth 500 doots on top of what you currently have. Brokering is live immediately on this particular round, but it unlocks after, I think, 5 seconds once the question has gone live. You'll have about 20 seconds to try and give me an answer to the question. If you can, you will get a point for the correct answer, and then we move and pass on to the next player. If you cannot get a correct answer, either yourself or brokered within that 20 seconds, we pass control to your opponent, and they will have 20 seconds to do the same, in which case they can claim a point on their name. We keep going back and forth within 4 minutes, or if all 20 questions get answered. At the end, we take a look at how many correct answers you have. Whoever has more gets a 10,000 doot bonus for most correct answers. If you both get the same, you split that down the middle and you get 5,000 apiece. With the fact that you're only 100 doots different going into this round, it really is going to come down to incredibly fine margins, potentially who will get the most correct answers. But if it is a tie at the end, then it's whoever can do the best brokering to get to that point.
It really has not been closer than this leading into this round. Damn.
Yeah, very much so. This is a very, very tight run into the game. Samster, you will be going first. In case of a full tie, no, because if it after that point, Alice, if it comes down to a Doots draw, then we go to amount of time taken on questions. But also Samster won round one because that was that other metric, I think. So whichever it is, I think it is based off of time somewhere, or it certainly was for round one.
Whatever it is, Samster's got priority here.
Yeah. There is a metric in place. So, Samster, are you ready?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Oni, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. It's 4 minutes on the clock. Remember, just keep shouting out answers until that control gets passed over. Samster, we start with you. Your time starts now. How many points would you score with 20 perfect 10-pin bowling games?
So it's 300 times 20, 6,000.
Correct. Oni. What drug caused 2 19th century conflicts?
Opium.
It is, yes. Samster. Seen in the circus, which activities' notable performers include Henri Lestrange?
Gymnast? No. Oh. Why am I not seeing this?
Offer 500.
Yeah, take it.
Funambulism, the answer there. Oni. Which real-life animal is the inspiration for Phineas and Ferb's pet Perry?
Platypus.
Correct. Samster. Which fictional hitman is known for having a beagle puppy named Daisy?
John Wick.
Correct. Oni. Which purple gemstone is also the name of a character voiced by Michaela Dietz?
Amethyst.
Correct. Samster. Which sexuality's flag has a gold heart as well as a blue, pink, and purple bands?
Oh, God. Not a romantic.
Nope. Offer 1,300.
Take it.
Polyamory, the answer. Oni. Which notable Doctor Who monster forces you to not blink to survive?
Weeping Angel.
It is the Weeping Angel. Samster. Which scale notes his entries in SHUs? It is Scoville, yes. Oni. From midday to dusk, what is the recommended Japanese word for hello?
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa to you too. Samster, a co-founder of Studio Ghibli, who is the director of Miyazaki is correct, as we talked about on Wednesday. Which scientific scale measures earthquake magnitude, Oni?
Richter.
It is the Richter scale. Samster, what's the Japanese word for egg? Offer 1640.
Down to 500.
Not accepting no other offer.
Up me again, please. No.
Out of time, over to Oni.
Tamago.
Tamago is correct. Oni, your question. The character of Thomas Anderson appears in which sci-fi 1999 movie?
Oh, fucking hell. Oh.
Offer 1,200.
Count 600.
Accepted. It's The Matrix.
Of course it is.
Samster, which annual award ceremony has its namesake inspired by... It is the BAFTA, yes. Oni, using a traditional Gregorian calendar, how many months are there in 50 years? 600. It is. Samster. What's the conventional word for what the US and Canada calls acetaminophen? It is. And Oni, demisexuality and grey sexual are subcategories of which sexuality spectrum? Asexuality. Is correct. Samster, which mineral is often used in the... It is quartz. And Oni, what song did Netta Barzilai of Israel gain fame with in May 2018? I'm not that time. It just landed that way for Oni, didn't it?
Also landed that way for the last question, Ace Pride.
Very much so.
Lady Oni, hey love.
Well, with 49 seconds left on the clock, which is an awful lot of time, must be said, we have gotten through all 20 questions. Sapster, you got 9 right. Oni, you got 11 right. Means Oni, you get the 10,000 dupe bonus for that. Sapster just had to do a bit of brokery to get there as well, so probably wasn't looking good along that front anyway. Let's go over to the final standings to confirm that. Oni, with 29,500, you will be trying to unlock the vault tonight. And Sapster, you are leaving with 17,400. Sapster, how do you feel?
I can't lie, I'm a bit gutted, but Oni played well. He got the questions right that were given to him, so fair play, and hopefully he unlocks the vault.
Hopefully
Japanese words, pride flags in your
Yeah,
edition.
the Japanese words did kind of land your way as well. Yeah, Tamago, easy way to remember that if you can remember the
A little bit harder than
Tamagotchi.
Konnichiwa.
A little bit harder than Konnichiwa, but yeah, if you can remember the Tamagotchi, then there's your hint in, because it's the same name.
Literally cute egg.
Yeah. Thank you very much for playing, Sapster. Maybe if you are in the brokering side of things, then you can maybe claim some of Oni's 29,500 back from him.
We can give it a go.
Indeed.
Bully the Oni. Good luck, mate.
In any case, enjoy your weekend, Sapster, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oni, here
Fucking hell, we are bookending this, aren't we?
Just a bit. We are bookending this. You are going to be unlocking the vault tonight, or trying to unlock the vault, should I say. Oh, hang on, 100 bits
When
for
did the
Tadaru.
Japanese start eating eggs?
Oh, God.
A long time ago.
A long, long time ago.
Oh my God, why?
God, the thing is, the way, if you do say it as if it's Japanese, it does sound more American. A long, long time ago. Though, if you're elongating the vowels, it does make it a different word in Japanese, and I can't remember what that word is, but it does mean a different word when you do that. Boo this man! Let's have a quick look at the audience standings, the broker leaderboard, to see how they're doing against you. Rhino doing very well, 12,300 to them right now. Then the Silly Goose, 12,100. The Shrek is still there from Shrek 5, 10,500. Peter Burr and Jelly Salmon, 9,600. The Face Scanner, 8,600. And Jake gifts a sub to Tadaru for that joke. Thank you, Jake, for the gifted sub.
Why?
Jake does what Jake does. Why did you give him a sub for that? Don't reward that behaviour, Jake says.
You know what you are, Jake? You're an enabler.
Oh, man. Yes, Jake, perfect.
Also, I like to believe that Rhino is actually ECW wrestler Rhino.
It could be.
Could you imagine?
We have nothing to confirm that yet. We'll see the names afterwards, but
just when I'm about to hit the jackpot. Go!
Chris has tried 10 different puns to see if one of them would earn a gift sub, but no pun in 10 did. Wow.
Hold on.
Hang on, I definitely need that one. That was a hell of a joke there, Chris. Boo words!
My soul has literally escaped my body.
Hands raised in triumph, says Chris.
Ash, this game's supposed to be bloody serious now.
It is.
What have we done?
I need to get into serious mode again, don't I? It's not my fault. It's all the Twitch chat's fault, you know? When did this episode become a comedy special, says Silent Marine? Right, let me press the continue button a couple of times so we can get up to that serious screen. So yes, up next is everyone. Everyone is a broker.
I love the Vault 12th of July Spectacular. It's my favourite time of the year.
Mm-hmm. So, everybody else that's currently playing along in the audience, set your default bids now. The values of the question are going to increase
Ash, hit the
dramatically
serious
through this
button.
round. Indeed, I have hit the serious button. Thank you for the 100 bits. As you unlock the hype train. That's a very unserious button. But if you would like to hop onto the hype train while I explain some rules, feel free to do so. But yes, as I say, in this round, the values of the questions, they grow dramatically. We start out at 1,000 doots for a correct answer. It goes up to 2,000, then 3, then 5, then 7.5, then 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Question 9 is worth 50,000 doots. So do bid high. This is your last chance to claim as much of Oni's money as you can. If Oni can get to question number 9, though, we will stop the clock and then move on to question number 10, which will be done solo by Oni. But you can still answer the question for free to get yourself some doots in the audience if you think you can answer the 10th question, but you won't be able to broker anything with Oni. Oni, you will have everything you've earned so far to work with as your starting balance, and then you'll earn additional doots on top for each correct answer. You cannot pass the questions. You must get it right to move on to the next question. And you only have...
That's what I'm afraid of.
You only have a limited amount of time, 2 minutes, to achieve all 10 correct.
So, has anyone unlocked the vault twice on this stream?
Twice. Mark possibly. I know Mark has done very well. I have a feeling Mark has opened it twice. As we get 30 bits from that, I've 30 bits.
I've done once, so I could be a double O.
You could be joining.
Now, when I
bracket.
did it, I had a lot of trouble in the middle part, and then I got the last 2 questions right off the bat. Mm-hmm. So I think I had 19 seconds left for the final. And I just immediately knew it and gone like that. Well, based on how the questions are so far, I think I'm going to do well. But it's like one question could halt me dead in my tracks, and you never know when it's going to come if it comes.
Very much so. Well, Oni, are you ready?
I'm still stoked that I managed to beat Samster at something. I'm going to be honest.
Well, let's get you into
let's go.
The serious roll. 2 minutes of the clock, 29,500 doots to work with. Your first question is worth 1,000 additional doots. Your time starts now. What word represents N in the NATO phonetic alphabet?
November.
Correct. For another 2,000. Which video game began their 50th year with a video
Minecraft.
called... Correct. For another 3,000. What political title did Napoleon give himself from 1804 to 18... Correct. For another 5,000 dudes. Which Chicago-born pair of sisters created the 2015 Netflix series Sense8?
The Wachowskis.
Correct. For another 7,500. In League of Legends, what title is associated to the highest ranked players?
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh.
Offer 4,050.
40. Take it.
That's a challenger for another 10,000. In 2014, who won Japan's first Olympic gold medal in men's figure skating?
Oh my God. Hanya.
No.
Hanyi. Haya. Oh. No. Who ye?
Offer 4,395.
Take it.
Hanyu for another 15,000.
Nearly.
What is the phenomenon that creates rainbow colours in clouds and soap bubbles?
Oh God. Oh, it's something Cation.
Offer 24,778.
You can have 15.
Accepted. Iridescence is the answer for another 20,000. Jake Shibabukuro and James Hill are known for playing which string instrument?
Ukulele.
Correct, for another 50,000 dudes. A lapidarist is a term for someone who works with what group of materials? Offer 69,555.
Glassware.
No.
Offer 50k.
Accepted, it's gemstones. I couldn't take glassware, it does not fit the prompt.
Oh, of course it doesn't. Wait, hold on. It was a G and an S. It could have.
Well, it didn't fit the answer I was looking for either way.
It's fine. We're still here.
We are still here. And holy shit, the silly goose claimed 50,000 dukes from you there. Meaning your total was unmoved after question number 9 with 69,000. Yes, you got that number in there somehow,
You
Rony.
think I'm not going to move from that?
69,000.
That 50k is immaterial. It's this part. This part. As long as I can have as much time as possible for me to do this.
You've got 69,555. That is guaranteed no matter what. Question number 10. You are on your own. Again, as a reminder in the audience, you can answer for free to get yourself some dukes if you get it right, but you will not be able to broker an offer with Oni. This is the 1.25 million doot question with 16 seconds left on the clock.
Bloody hell.
Oni, are you ready?
Yeah.
Time restarts now. Deriving from Latin, what is the gerund of the verb meaning to moisten?
Hydrate.
No.
Hydrate.
No.
Hydration.
No.
Hydrating.
No.
Hydrate.
No.
Hydrate. Oh,
No. Wrong route. It was not Hydra related. It was not Hydra related. I'll be honest, I would not have gotten this. Did anybody in chat get anything? Flyboy was halfway onto the right word. Got the first 3 letters right, but not anything else. Battyman's very close. I think on the correct. Mark also very close. You're along the right lines, the right route, but it's not the correct ending of the word we were looking for. And Flyboy is halfway with the right ending, but not the right middle. The correct answer that we were looking for here was humecting. Humecting.
I would have not got that.
But still, very, very close.
I was knocking on the door.
And you
I was
still
knocking on the door
claim 69,555 doots from the vault. How do you feel?
It's quite nice, isn't it?
It's not bad at all. It's quite nice. Oh, a bit late on the buzz.
Whoever it was, whoever took 50 grand on me, if you can take 135 more to them, that would be great.
No. I know.
Oh, don't make me give you puppy dog eyes in person again.
No, we're not doing that again. No. Well, it does mean
you survived Derby once. You don't need to do it again.
It does mean because we did not unlock the vault tonight, it will roll over to next time we play for 1.5 million doots. Oh boy. That's a lot of doots available in the vault next time round, isn't it? Oh boy. Let's go over to the screen just to confirm your winnings of 69,555. There you go. Thank you very much for playing, Oni. You were able to get to the final round, but you did not unlock the vault tonight. Thank you very much for playing. Take care. And actually, do you want to just stick around to see who took money away from you?
Yeah, so I can berate you in person.
All right, let's see what the final standings were in the broker leaderboard. It was the Silly Goose with 68,100 at the end. Congratulations to you. Lady Luck's newest whipping dice got 28,500. Ardent Archipelago Admirer was 16,350. The Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich 50,600. And the Shrek from Shrek 5 did survive on the top row there with 14,500. And let's click it one more time to say that it was Mark who claimed the 50,000 from you at the end there. Shadow May doing very well. Second place to you. Then Dragon in third, Lingo in fourth, and Toot rounding off the top 5. Toot was the Shrek from Shrek 5 coming in 2026.
Now, Mark, mate, that 50k's a loan. I expect it back with interest.
With interest? What APR are we looking at, or AER, should I say?
I don't know. What's your leg percentage?
Yeah, I don't want to go onto the black market about that. Let's hit the continue
I
button a
do.
couple of times. And there you go. Doots have now been updated in the game. They have all been
he
paid
said
out.
please. That means it's okay.
Playing this game,
That means I
right,
can have
only,
his leg.
please.
I can have his legs. Fantastic.
Apparently, a 6.9 APR says Puzzle Dan. Well, thank you again, Oni, for participating and playing, and unfortunately did not unlock, but maybe next time round. Enjoy your weekend, enjoy your drink that you opened up, and we'll see you later. Take care.
Wait, you mean the drink that I've consumed now need to open another one?
I didn't realise you consumed it that quickly.
Yeah, it was a small stubby of beer Moretti.
Oh, right. Fair enough. Okay. Well,
There's
enjoy.
one thing I don't do, and it's quiz sober.
There it is. I was waiting for that other one.
Hey.
Take care. Enjoy your
Mazel
weekend. And we'll see you
tov.
soon. Bye. Mazel tov.
See ya. Bye.
Unlucky. We did not unlock the vault tonight. Alice made sure of that with that very tricksy question number 10. Thank you again, Alice, for a lovely pack of the vaults. Thank you again to Pokenut for proofing tonight's game of the vault as well. And yeah, it does mean next time we play the vault, whenever that is, I can't remember when it's scheduled for. If I haven't even have it scheduled, I don't know. But for when it does play, it will be played for 1.5 million doots next time. Oh boy, that's a lot of money available. A lot of doots. Right, I need to get a quick drink, break and things like that, and get myself set up for our next game tonight, which is Relativity, written by Prey. So give me a couple of minutes, enjoy some more Future Funk, and I will see you in a short while. See you in 3. rise of Hatbox, relativity and all that fact, isn't it? Yeah, hello there. I'm back again. 100 bits from JB. Oh, it ended. Thank you for 100 bits, though.
I am up in space, man.
This stupid Texas speech, honestly. Thank you for the 100 bits there. I'm up in space, man. Boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. And 100 bits from Staru. I can't do it. No. I'm not allowed to do that one. That one's JB's. I'm not allowed to touch that one, but appreciate the 100 bits. And 100 bits of Oni.
Oni died on the way back to his home planet.
Oh, the planet of Vibri. Thank you for the 100 bits there, Oni, and to all of you giving me some bits as we open up Relativity tonight. And 100 bits from JB.
You're not allowed to touch what on me now?
Exactly. Thank you for the 100 bits there, JB. Appreciate that. So, thank you again to Alice for that pack of the Vault. We now turn to Relativity, the Rise of Hackbox. Yes, a reminder, you can play this game using Hackbox. If you have never seen Hackbox before, go to hackbox.ca or click that link there. Log in with your Twitch account and then join in with this room code that's about to show up. You can also play from Twitch chat. If you do not want to do the Hackbox route, you can still play from Twitch chat via Whispers to Quizbot 3000, and the old game still works exactly the same. Either way, enter in with this room code of PRNW. That is the room code to play this game. PRNW. And let me find my Hackbox thing and make sure that we have Reconnect on enabled. Yes, absolutely, we do have Reconnect on enabled because we'll need it. We'll definitely need it. And again, thank you to Mr. Prey Streams for this game of Relativity. His first pack writing for Quiz Night, and it is a Relativity pack. Thank you also to Oni for help guiding him on the question writing route, and also for proofing this pack here of Relativity as well. Manifesting a question about Joe Hendry. You see, now I am out of the loop on the whole Joe Henry thing. I know that's another thing, but do enjoy all of that. And I mean, do I believe in Joe Henry? Maybe I believe in Joe Henry. But don't make me come down there. Right? Well, either way, we're getting an on-screen celebration with lots of prey in the hallway. Thank you for the 40 bits. Said his name now, just gotta wait for him to appear. Oh, well, okay then. I'll await his swift arrival. Joe Hendry does not believe in prey streams. Yeah, that was covered by a like a cameo video or something like that. Anyway, Mark believes in Stephen Hendry, snooker player. Okay. It is documented. It is now canon. It's law. It's Dumpster Lounge law, that is. Speaking of the Dumpster Lounge, I may as well do the shout out right now. While I'm thinking about it, go and give JB a follow. Will there be some Wheel After Dark this weekend from you, JB, in the Dumpster Lounge 3.0 or 3.0? If so, that'll be happening generally Saturday nights, and Borderlands tonight with C365 over on JB's side of things. If that interests you, then do give him a follow, and also join over on the Dumpster Lounge Discord as well. I don't have the link to that, but someone may have the link to that somewhere. But for now, we have got a game written by Prey, and it is all about guesstimation here with Relativity. We'll start off in round number 1, where I give you a statement. You need to tell me if the statement about the number is true, or whether it should be higher or lower, and then afterwards in round number 2 onwards, you get to make the predictions as to what you think the answer is, and the closer you are, the more points you get in a nice relativistic manner, hence the name Relativity. It is all about relative numbers and relative guesses, and whoever can be relatively the best in order to be our Relativity champion tonight. I think we should just get this game straight underway, because we've got anytime entry as well. So fire up the rocket rollers. No! Fire up those rocket rockets! And we start start off with round one, as we call general relativity. Make it so, number one. So, in this round, as I say, we'll give you a statement about a number. However, that statement might not necessarily be correct. It's your job to identify whether the number is correctly specified or whether it should be lower or higher. To answer, give me lower, equal, or higher on your Hatbox device. Just clicky a button. And in Twitch chat, you can use the words lower, equal, higher. You can use the less than symbol, the equal symbol, the greater than symbol, the L or the E or the G or the H, or even the F for fewer as well, I believe also works. There's lots of options available, but if you're on Hatbox, it's the easiest one to do because you just click a button and hope you go the right way. Okay, it's time. Good luck. Let's start off with statement number one. The official land speed record currently stands at 763 miles per hour. Is that number lower, equal, or higher? That is where we are starting with tonight's game. The official land speed record currently stands at 763 miles per hour. Are we right or are we wrong? Answers have come through. Okay. Let's see where you've all gone. Ooh, nearly an even split on the first question. 14 believe the land speed record officially is lower than 763. 11 believe that is the right number, and 17 believe it is faster than 763 miles per hour. What is this? A non-Guinness World Record question? I know, right, Amy? Give it time. It might appear later on. But we'll see. Let's find out. The correct answer is... it is exactly equal at 763 miles per hour, set by Andy Green of the UK back in 1997. It was actually 763.035 miles per hour. We just rounded down to the nearest integer. So yeah, it's been the same since 1997, and no one's gone faster than that, apparently. Certainly at land speed. Air speed is a bit faster than that, but land speed, 763 miles per hour. Well done to 11 players, with identifying that it should have been equal. Set by Blue Quilled Hedgehog. Well, we're not going to say that. Andy Green apparently is the pseudonym of Sonic these days. Who'd have thought? Salmon! Thank you for the salmon. Okay, let's have a look. Question number... yes, I know, Alice, but we are rounding to the nearest integer. Question number 2. Have a look at this. Elden Ring is the most awarded game in history with 173 Game of the Year awards. Lower, equal, or higher? A room with a very early lock-in just going, Elden Ring, sure, go. Or maybe they're just playing random rolls and hoping that it's right. You know, it's 1 in 3 chance, so across 6 questions, you're expected to get 2 of them right, I suppose. Sonic Ring, could there be a theme? I don't know. Let's see where you've gone. A lot saying lower than 173. 27 say that. Nearly 2/3 of the audience. 4 say that is the right number of awards. And 10 believe there are more than 173 awards. Well, naturally the most awarded game released in 22. The second place would go to God of War, Ragnarok, with a teeny tiny 78 awards. But for Elden Ring, it's higher at 331 Game of the Year awards. There are a lot of awards. And fun fact for Prey, he chose 173 because it's his birthday in days and months. But yes, the second place outright is The Last of Us Part 2 with 322 Game of the Year awards. But Elden Ring is the most awarded game now with 331. That is an awful lot of awards. Well done to 10 players identifying that we should have gone higher in the statement. There may have been only one Game of the Year, but then there's also lots of additional awards alongside that. I'm going to create 500 Game of the Year awards and just give them all to myself, says Jerry. Yeah, that's how the Guinness World Records work, Jerry. That's how it works, though. You also have to have money in that regard. But if you want to start your own book of records, and then you get money from them, best idea. I'm going to make a game called Game of the Year, says JB. Oh, Game of the Year, getting the Game of the Year awards, the Game of the Year. It's definitely not self-referential at all. Let's go to statement. Oh, all talking about repetition, apparently. Statement number 3. Have a look at this. The last time that people walked on the moon was in 1984. Lower or equal or higher? Simple statement. Is it right? Is it higher? Is it lower? AVAC Games with right Rapunzel just getting an answer in time in the grace period. Let's put that one up there. So, what do you believe on this one? Nearly 2/3 again saying lower. 27 is the same number. 6 saying equal. 9 say higher or later than 1984 in this case, and lower meaning earlier than 1984 because years are weird. I should say time is weird. So the last time that people walked to the moon was in 1972. It was lower. Gene Cernan became the 11th and so far final person to walk on the moon as commander of Apollo 17 during December of 1972. So the vast majority getting that one right. 64%, 27 players, all going lower, getting 500 doots for a correct answer. I was going to say, definitely not in my lifetime, says Chris. Everyone since then drove on the moon instead. Thanks, Topper. Okay, let's move on to statement number 4. It's another very, very straight fact, but is it right? The current population of Liechtenstein is 63,548. Lower or equal or higher? It's a very specific number. The current population of Liechtenstein is 63,548. Danny Gambit and Hello Dusty just get an answer in time in the grace period. 1984 was the year someone walked on Keith's moon. Jesus Christ. Will the 63,548th person please turn out the lights? Max.int? No, this is nowhere near max.int. Might be near max.short, but not max.int. Yeah, it's close to max.short. Let's have a look at what you've gone for. Or you short, technically speaking, not short. Oh, look at this. Very close splits here. 15 say fewer than 63,548. 16 say that is the right population count. And 12 say greater than 63,548. Well, I can tell you, it does contain a 3. And that's all I can tell you. It does contain a 3, because all the other numbers aren't the same numbers. They're lower. It is only 39,327. Yeah, Liechtenstein is really the big brother of Microsoft. Thank you, Oni, for highlighting the cell. Having about 3,000 more people than Monaco, which in turn has 3,000 more than San Marino, although Andorra has nearly double at 80,000 people. Well, there you go. There's some lovely information for you there. So yes, Liechtenstein, current population of just under 40,000 people in total. Puzzle Dan's on for a 4 for 4. Oh, could it be a perfect sweep in the first round? Well, we'll see how it goes. But you just manifested it yourself. Don't say the word jinx. Jinx is just the same as manifest. It's just whether it's a positive or negative outcome. It's all the same thing, Puzzle Dan. You just manifested yourself now. That's what you need to say. Or maybe you want to just manifest that you are going to get a 6 for 6. Maybe spin it on its head. Either way. We'll move on to statement number 5. Have a look at this. Let's take a step in time. Dick Van Dyke is currently aged 98. Lower or equal or higher? Again, we're rounding to the nearest year. I'm not going to give you it in number of days and months as well. Let's take a step back in time. Or in time. Dick Van Dyke is currently aged 98. Now there is time. Time. What is time? Sure, why not? This feels very specific. What, 98 and 63,548 wasn't so specific, Alice. Needs to be exact to the exact blank time. Well, then we will be here a while. Let's have a look to see where you've all gone. Ooh, quite a strong majority this time on equal 34. That's 79% of you do say that is the right number of years. 5 believe he is younger than 98. 4 believe he is older than 98. Well, I can tell you, Richard Wayne Van Dyke was born on the 13th of December in 1925. Which means he is indeed 98 at present. A legend of stage and screen, his work has earned him a Golden Globe, a Tony, and 6 Emmys. An Oscar seems unlikely, but you never know, given how he absolutely doesn't know the meaning of the word retire. Well done, 34 going the right way. That's 79% of you going equal, getting 500 for the correct answer there. And well, there goes that perfect. Yep. You manifested it, Puzzle Dan. You manifested it for yourself. What did I say? Well, there goes my perfect 6 streak. 1 for 9. 1 for 5 now. Thanks, Bob. We've got one more question, one more statement in this round, and then we'll have our first leaderboard update. Question number 6. Take a look at this. In total, there have been 177 episodes of the long-running UK TV show Robot Wars. 3, 2, 1, activate. Time starts now. I could have done that a bit more elegantly, but there you go. Cease. Thank you, Sunny Cat and Daddy. Does this include the revival? Yes, it does. We are indeed being thorough. We are including both the 1998 to 2004 run and the 2016 to 2018 run. So yes, we are indeed including both runs for this total. Let's have a look to see where you've gone. Just 3 players stuck in the middle on 177. 18 believe there are fewer than 177 episodes, and 22 believe there are more than 177 episodes of the absolutely awesome show Robot Wars. If you've never seen the UK, basically the UK edition of BattleBots, if you've seen that in the US, we have Robot Wars, but it was such a thing to watch when I was growing up. Just so fun. If you've not seen an episode, do so. Craig Charles is immense in it. Deertor was a legend. Refbot ruined it. I don't know. I'm okay with Refbot being on the playing field. It was inoffensive to me, K-Jarves. But yeah. You actually went to see it film, Topper. Oh man, now I'm jealous. I really wish I went to see a recording now. 177 is the marker we were going for here. Is that right or is that wrong? For just 3 players, it is the right answer. That is the total we were looking for. Wow. Matt, Tadaru, Shadowmane are only 3 players scoring on the final question, getting 500 points for a Night.Sir. 8% of you getting that. Well, that's an interesting end to the round. Shall we have a look at the leaderboard, see who's in the lead? Well, there's no one for a perfect game right now. There's 5 currently tied for the lead, them being AB Me, Mr. Vertigo, BC, Colo, and Puzzle Dan. So Puzzle Dan is still in the lead, despite missing those last 2 questions. Then we've got a load of players in 6th place there. Danny Gambit, Suyu, Battyman, Alice Kendall, Chris, Silver Electron, Eli Henton, Cetra, Flyboy, Mark, and Shapes. Loads in 17th place and a few in 37th place as well. Nobody is on a 0. That is what we love to see. Everybody is off for the mark tonight. Very well done for all involved. And all these points will be converted into dutes at the end. But there's many more points available in this game. As we move on into round number 2. Everybody lives just this once, Rose. It's range relativity. So now we ask you to provide the numbers. The closer that you are to the correct answer, the more points that you can accrue. a maximum of 1,000 that you can earn if you can get it absolutely on the nose, sliding down to 0 if you are the furthest away from the correct answer. And then if you're anywhere in between, then it's a relative value between 1,000 and 0 on a linear scale. It's magic what maths can do, you know. We'll give you a question. Give me a numerical response, either in Hackbox. You'll give you a window to put your number in. Make sure you do send that answer. If you leave it on its own and don't send it, it will not come through on my end. And then if you're playing on Twitch, you just answer to Quizbot 3000. You'll see when your name pops down from the top of the screen when an answer comes through. Can I have barbecue sauce on my sliders? Not these sliders. These are very technical sliders, but the sliders from like Gordon Ramsay and that, yeah, sure, you can have those sliders, or White Castle, sure, you can have them on those. But yes, I think you'll get nothing and you'll like it. I think we should get this game away. Is A1 barbecue sauce or not, by the way? We'll have to see when we play In the Grid later on. If we play In the Grid later on. But for now, question number 1 is... You certainly will break the machine if you do that. Question number 1 is this. On the 22nd of June 2010, John Isner and Nicolas Mahut took to the Wimbledon court in an 11-hour epic match. How many points were scored between both players? Answer between 300 and 1,500 points. Try again, Rotten Rapunzel and Dragon. And again, Rotten. I think we're okay. I think we're all okay now. No, that last one again was wrong. You literally watched the highlights for this match this morning, says Topper. Ah, man. I recall that being quite the marathon. Yeah, now they've changed the rules, haven't they? So that can't happen anymore. They've changed like the final set rules to limit it to a certain number of games. But people in chat going 70-68 in the final set. That's good enough for knowing the number of games in the final set, but that's not the number of points. We are looking for the number of points across the entire match. So, slightly different fact to consider. The full video's on YouTube. Let's have a look to see where you've all gone. It's now 1st to 10 when you're at 6 to 6 in the final set. Manic Volcanic with the lowest guess of 438 points. We've got a 555 from Suyo, 739 from Dragon, an even 800 from Eli, 896 from Puzzledan, 900 from Tadaro and AB Me, 1000 from Timor, a 1080 from Proogs. Our biggest guess is Shiru with 1,311 points on the board. And yes, Mark says, in order to get through to the number of games, like 15, 30, 40, then game equals 4 points that you've claimed to get to that point. Let's see what the correct answer is. 980 BC and Shadowmane, our first on the nose guesses. Congratulations, a perfect 1,000 going your way. And then Sunny Cats next best, 965 points to you, and Timor next best after that, 963 points for your guess. Yes, 980, a total of 502 for Mahout and 478 for Eisner. The score ended 6-4, 3-6. 6-7, 7-6, 70, 68. There you go. Just so close to a 69, but there you go. So well done, BC and Shadowmane. First off the block with a perfect guess, getting the full 1,000 points. Will we get another one on the next question? Well, let's put that away. And we will continue on to question number 2. Now, I will say, before I didn't really realise this after reading all the packs. I didn't really read through all the packs. But in the warm-up game, we had a question about Eurovision, and in the Vaults game, we had a question about Eurovision, and in this relativity pack, we've got a question about Eurovision. Question number 2 is this. How many millions of people watched the 2024 Eurovision Song Contest on TV across all 3 live shows? Answer between 100 for 100 million and 250 for 250 million. So if you're thinking of the big number, knock 6 zeros off the end. We're asking for the numbers of millions. Haven't the foggiest, says Manic. Good content, says Shapes. So yeah, I did not realise at all that we had Eurovision content on all of the packs tonight until we got to that point. That's another Eurovision question. The Eurovision Take Control, 12 points for everyone. No, I am not issuing 12 points. You got to earn them. Let's see where you've all gone here. Didn't we bin Eurovision? Oh, I can't remember, did I? I have no idea. Well, Arun's gone with the lowest guess of 100 million, then Clive with 111 million, and AVAC with 124 million. We've got 3 with 140 million, 2 with 160 million. We've got how many 169s? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 169 million, of course. Mr. Vertigo, etc. BC 180 million. And then Flyboy is our biggest guess with 220 million people watching Eurovision. Goodness me. Well, let's find out, shall we? The correct answer is... Anyone going to break the code? What? 163 million Battyman. You get the perfect guess on this question, getting the full 1,000. Congratulations. Then we've got K-Jarves and Alice and Timor, so close, getting 968 points for that. And then Solar Espion getting 952 along with AB Me as well. So yes, it was 163 million people over the 3 live shows across 38 public service media markets who watched Nemo take the contest win with the code. Whoa. Yeah, my voice is nowhere near as good as Nemo's is. 163 was the correct answer. Battyman is continuing our perfect streak so far, so that is 2 bullseye guesses for 2. Will it continue on and make it 3 for 3 on the next question? I don't know, because the ranges are going to start getting harder. So we'll find out. Question number 3. Have a look at this. According to BurgerKing.co.uk, how many calories does the bacon double cheeseburger have? Answer between 125 and 1,250 calories. And by Burger King, of course, we are talking about the UK edition, hence .co.uk. Because they do change content from country to country. And that is time. I love how people keep going on about them breaking the trophy. Oh, no, right. Me counting calories when losing weight, the flashbacks. Oh, we won't stress that point then. Are those metric or imperial calories? Oh, I have no idea, Chris. They're freedom calories. No, freedom calories make them US. They're certainly imperial calories, not freedom calories. Let's have a look to see where you've gone. Ooh. Lowest guess we've got is Batman with 186 calories. If a double cheeseburger is 186 calories, I'm having them more often. Matt with 520, Cetra with 530, Shapes with 604, Arun and Rotted with 700, Timor with the 777, Clive with 816, Avac 845, Mark and Solar SP on 900 calories, Chris with the 969, Ralph with the 1000, Dragon just one under on 999, Suyu and Mr. Vertigo going with the quad ones. Well, I can tell you that in the US, the bacon double cheeseburger is 440 calories. But that's in the US. What's it like in the UK? It's 2 more, 442. Basically the same number, but yeah, they crammed 2 extra calories per bacon double cheeseburger. yes, sort of in the middle of nowhere land, really. But Matt was the closest guess, getting 883. Then Cetra, next best, 868, and AB Me, 865. Batman's guess actually wasn't so far off, despite being so low down. Gets them 617 points for that guess. Going all the way to Suyo and Mr. Vertigo, unfortunately, your 1111 guess was too far away. It was almost 10 times, nearly 3 times as many as the bacon double cheeseburger actually has. The Big Mac has around 500. We've asked that question a couple of times before on stream, and I think that's why quite a few people went for 500s, because they've heard that number before and thinking that's probably a decent guess for a burger kind of thing. But no, 442. So it's slightly smaller than the Big Mac's calorific count. Well done to Matt, getting the best number of points on the board. But it is no bullseye. The bullseye streak has reset. Only 2 of 3. Okay. We move on to question number 4. And I implore you to watch your signage on this question. Watch your signage. Question number 4 is this. In 1982, the Vostok station on Antarctica recorded the lowest natural temperature on Earth. What was it in degrees Celsius? Answer between negative 150 and 0. It's very rare I get to issue the warning, watch your signage, but it's very much required in this question. Unless you believe it's 0. Which is neither positive nor negative. It just is 0. That's time. Let's have a look to see where you've all gone with this. All plumb down the middle from the looks of things. Mark is our lowest guess with negative 131 degrees Celsius. Then it was AVAC with negative 124 and Kegler with negative 117. We've got, how many negative 89s we got there? Cetra, Rod Rapunzel, JB, SJ, Danny, Alice, and Battyman, all with a negative 89. Timor and Silent Marina with a negative 90, just one below it, and Shiru with negative 88, one above it. There's a lot of numbers around that area. Shapes with negative 80, Sue with negative 77. We've got Vixen, Tadaro, Jake, and Silver Electron with negative 69 degrees nice. And our biggest guess for what is big, Shadow Maiden, negative 35 is our biggest guess. And it's still negative either way. Let's find out what the correct answer is. All rise for the negative 89. You're all correct there. Cetra, Rot Rapunzel, JB, SJ, Danny Gambit, Alice, and Battyman all getting a perfect guess there for the full 1,000 points. And Shiru, Timor, Silent Marine only one off the correct answer, getting 981 points. So yes, in 1959, Vostok Station was the setting for an alleged murder where in a rage at losing a game of chess, a scientist stabbed the winner of the game with an ice pick. The event led to chess being banned at all Soviet/Russian Antarctic stations. That's some dark history there. But yes, negative 89 degrees Celsius was the temperature in question. And well done to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of you getting that absolutely on the nose. You like it, do you, Alice? You like the perfect guess states that comes from Hackbox. Yeah, that was added in after Lingo made a suggestion that it didn't do anything special for that. So yeah, I made it do a slightly more special thing. Well done to the 70 of you getting the full 1,000, and everybody else getting some points apart from, unfortunately, Shadowmane. Your guess of what, minus 35 was it? Was just too warm for minus 35. That's still damn cold, but it was too warm for this question, I'm afraid. Okay, one more question in this round, and I think, well, I mean, we probably expected this question to come up, or a question in this category to come up, given it is a Prey written pack. But let's see what you think on question 5. Luigi Fagioli is the oldest person to ever win a Formula One race. How old was he when he got his first and only race win? Answer between the age of 1 or the age of 100. We are talking in years. For those being pedants out there, we are talking in years. Luigi Fagioli is the oldest person to have ever won a Formula One race. How old was he when he got his first and only race win? If it's 1, we have legal matters to address. I mean, I suppose it is more Matt coded than Prey coded, but Prey does enjoy his F1 as well. Luigi Fagioli means Louis Beans in Italian. Okay, right, sure. Danny, you better not, says JB. Well, we'll see where they go in a moment. When you don't know, aim for the middle, says Alice. Well, can't be lower than Max Verstappen's win. Let's have a look to see where you've all gone here. Ooh, quite a high skew, must be said. Lowest guess is Topper and SJ with 41, the age of 41. They've got Eli, 42, improved on 44. Chris, Cullo, and Alice all going plumb down the middle on a 50. We've got Tadari and Mr. Vertigo on a 52. We've got Danny and Ralph and Silver Electron on a 55. Where's the 69s? There's the 69s. JB, Mark, and Vixen with the 69. Nice. Biggest guess we've got is Dragon on 88. Good. Stay over there, says JB. Driving at 88? Yeah, well, absolutely, Alice. Why not? What can I say? Oh, yes, he won the 1951 French Grand Prix. Luigi Fagioli has the unique record of being the only Formula One race winner to be born in the 19th century. Yeah, 19th century. So the correct answer is... 53 years old. Timur Setra Bassiman with the perfect guess. Goodness me, we're doing really well on the bullseyes. Tadaru, Manic, and Mr. Vertigo 1 off. Danny Gambit, Ralph, and K-Jobs and Silver Electron 2 off from the correct answer there. 53 years of age he was when he got his first and only race win in F1. Congratulations there. Even more bullseye action going on question number 5, all the way to Dragon, unfortunately, going a bit too high on the age scale, getting nothing for that guess. And that is the end of round number 2, Range Relativity. Let's have a look at the leaderboard, see who is currently in the lead. Well, it seems all change at the top right now. AB Me is our leader on 6,026. Just 24 points behind, though, is Cetra on 6,002. And then if we look about 100 points below that is Battyman on 5,907. Next is Colo, 5,687. BC with 5,562. And Alice rounding out the top 6 on 5,525. But it is very, very close at that threshold between the top 6 and then 7th and 8th place. Remember, at the end of the next round, the top 6 will qualify for the final round called Special Relativity. So you need to be in the top 6. You need to be claiming lots and lots of points. JB, I need 20 more points. Are you just going for a golf score? Is that all you're doing? You're just scorigamiing this rather than actually trying to win. Well, I guess you do you. Round number 3. It's time to get social in it. So this round we play much like round number 2. I give you a question, you give me a numerical response. We'll put you all on the slide. But then we will then split you up into 3 equally sized groups. And by that I mean size population-wise, not necessarily size dimensional-wise. Then, once the answer is revealed, only the region that contains the correct answer will score points. A minimum of 500, a maximum of 1,500 if you can get an absolute on-the-nose guess. And edge cases are a thing, and also being off by one can be completely demoralising sometimes if you happen to be just one away from the edge of the correct scoring zone. So bear that in mind. Think about your meta in this round. And it's time to consider the first question. And again, I'm going to remind you, what's your signage on this question? What's your signage? Question number 1 is this. Across every match since they were founded, what is the current goal difference of the San Marino men's football team? Answer between negative 1,000 and 0. Across every match since they were founded, what is the current goal difference of the San Marino men's football team? Answer between negative 1,000 and 0. Get your guesses in. I did not see many guesses, must be said. I hope they all came through. Yeah, I hope those answers came through, because I did not see many come through. Hackbox wasn't going through, had to go through chat. Seems this is having issues again. Right, well, we are the youth of the nation. Yeah, we've had another one of those. So we may have to try starting the question again. Okay. Let's see what I can do. Let me see what I can do. What I'll do is I'll force the reconnect on Hackbox anyway. Let me do connect or reconnect on enable. Yeah. Reload host. Yep. Do that. We've reconnected. And let me see what I can do. 100 bits from Sunny Cat.
Hopefully the question doesn't have to get eaten by Dusty Bin.
If only. Thank you for the 100 bits though, Sunny Cat. Appreciate that. Let me see what I can do with the... we have just hit that. We've just hit that. If I do this and then drag the... Oh, can I drag the cool stack handle up? Oh, I might be able to do that. Yeah, let's see what happens with this. No, I'm not talking about you, Dusty. Don't worry. Character from 321. And 100 bits from Buzdan.
Ash does the 3-2-1 gesture.
3-2-1. 3-2-1. I can't do it that well, but yeah, thank you for the 100 bits. Let me see if we can indeed catch the call stack handle and move it. Or apparently not. Hang on, where am I? Oh, I missed it. I need to catch it here. I need to catch it here now. And this is the last chance to catch it. Boop. Right, can I move the handle up and start the question again? That's the question I need to ask. If I do that and do... Oh, actually, do I need to start all the way at the top? There. Do that. Promising. Right, I think we've reset the question. Across every match since they were founded, what is the current goal difference of the San Marino men's football team? Answer between negative 1,000 and 0. You need to submit your answer again. Time starts now. Thank you. At least I know I can... yeah, remember to re-answer. At least I know I could grab the call stack handle and just move it. And watch your signs! Right, I can take the debugger off now. Yeah, I like moving the call stack handle. It's lovely. It's such a dangerous operation to do, though. Guessing San Marino... They are a full member nation, though, Alice. This is the thing. They are a full member nation of FIFA. But yeah, they're not particularly good at it. Let's see where you've all guessed. Let's just reconnected the hack box again. That really worries me that it's just reconnected again on my side of things. Don't know why. We've got a lowest guess of -907 from Shadowmane and -857 from Natter. We've got -777, -666, -420 from JB, Tadaro, and Eli, all the way up to a -7 from Ape, who has very, very high hopes for San Marino. Or maybe thinks they only play a couple of matches here and there, so maybe they don't actually have much of a goal difference. Either way, that's the guesses. Now we need to split you up into 3 equally sized regions by population count. And we've got a case of the edge cases. So blue is from -1,000 up to -675. Green from that up to and including -420. And then red from that up to 0. So, JB, Tadaro, and Eli, you are on the edge of both green and red. Meaning, if the correct answer lies in either of those 2 regions, you will be scoring some points. Everybody else, you are solely in one region and one region only. So, San Marino. They've played a total of 295 games. They have indeed won a game. And they've drawn 9. However, compared to the 33 goals that they've scored, they've conceded quite a few many more. Correct answer is... a total of -791. Colo off by 8. An immense guess that, getting 1,431, then Timor 1,422, and Battyman 1,405. All of those in the blue zone scoring up to and including Shadowmane getting 500 points. Yes, they have conceded a total of 824 goals versus the 33 that they have been able to score themselves. And the worst defeat was a 13-0 loss at the hands of Germany in 2006. That is quite a devastating loss. At that point, you might just go, why do we even bother? And that's for both teams at that point. Like, why would he even bother? 13-0. Just call it end. Call the game there. Well, many of these own goals. I don't have the stats on that, unfortunately. SJ, maybe Prey or Oni can furnish us with more information. But yeah, 13-0 was the worst results they've had in a single match. Just take the mandatory 3-0 loss. Colo with the best guess. All the blue zone scoring. Unfortunately, green and red not getting a single point for that. Now, I did see Hackbox do another reconnect since, so I'm going to forcibly disconnect reconnect and hope that refreshes everything and gets it back into shape. I really don't know what's going on with it, but it has, in this game, it has done that on the last 2 games now, so it's not looking particularly good. Anyway, we are continuing on. Next question. Have a look at this. How many bands played across every stage at Download 2024? Answer between 10 and 100. Just 100? I suppose there's no Glastonbury, is it? Neither is it Tramlines. Again, Tramlines. The official Tramlines event only has a couple of stages, but there's the Tramlines Fringe, which has loads of other stages. Why are they going to Derbyshire? Shit here, says Oni. Really bad. It's a weird game, this one, Manic Volcanic. And sometimes you might get really lucky with the questions, and they'll help out. It really does depend on the set of questions that come up, and whether you have any sort of idea or not. It's all reckoning in this game. And yes, Download is a UK music festival, for those not in the know. Let's have a look to see where you've all gone. So, smallest guest we've got is SJ with 35 bands across download. ABME 38. We've got a lot of 42s. 355s. How many 69s? We nearly have a full column of 69. Biggest guest we've got is Jogging with 94 bands. Now, shall we split you up into 3 equally sized groups? Are we going to get any edge cases? I think we might. Yep, there it is. The 69s are on the edge of both green and red, betwixt the 50 and 100, and then the blue is from 10 up to 50. So that is where the regions lie. What is the correct answer? Come on, blue, says 8 Minky. He's gone for 42. Is he right? No, 81 was the correct answer. No one got it on the nose. Ralph, Shiru, and K-Jars were off by 1, though. Each getting 1,423 points for their guess. Then it was Manic Volcanic. There you go, Manic Volcanic. You needed that. 1,346. And then Suyu, Missy Vertigo, and Roderick Rapunzel getting 1,192. Yes, for Download's 21st anniversary, Donington Park hosted 3 days of rock and metal goodness, including headline acts Queens of the Stone Age, Fallout Boy, and Avenged Sevenfold. Lord of the Lost and Bambi Thug showed up too. That's cool. That's very, very cool. But 81 was the correct answer. The red zone scoring all the way up to and including PL Jogging, getting 500 points for that. The blue and the green getting absolutely nothing. Hey, the Nicers got some points there. 577 for all of the 69ers there. Very well done. 3 more questions left to get some points. It's time for a callback question, because were you paying attention? So, now that you all know the population of it, you should be experts on it now. Tell me, in which year did Liechtenstein become an independent state? Answer between 1500 and 2000. So these are years. Typically, years don't have a comma in them, so sort of ignore the comma for now. It's still on the list of things I need to change to make it present them as actual years rather than as numbers with 1,000 separators. I mean, it's a strategy, 8. It's a very difficult strategy, but you know, it is. I guess it's possible to claw all the way back in round 3 only. This isn't how knowledge works, says APMe. Well, surely it is. We told you about the population of Liechtenstein, therefore you should know everything about Liechtenstein, right? I think they even have free buses in that, don't they? I think. Let's have a look to see what you've gone for. Lowest guess is Mark with the year of 1547 and Manic with the year of 1630. Timur and Danny, year 1700. Not a Cat. Alice, 1800. Eli, 1900. Matt, the most recent guess of 1991. Let's split you up into 3 equally sized groups. Do we have another edge case? No, we don't. Yes, we do. I was looking at the one between Sooty Cat and Rod Rapunzel. It is actually in between those two. It's on the year. I know it's a weird thing to think about, but it's in the year 1769 and a half. Such a weird year, 1769 and a half, but that is the year in question on that division point between blue and green. And then the green and red division point, that is 1869 for Tadaro and Jake, who are on the edge of both green and red. Oh, such a weird concept of having a half year, but you know, pandemic years and all that is a thing. So when did Liechtenstein become an independent state in its own right? The correct answer is 1866. Those just over the border in the red zone on 1870 and above. Unfortunately, you are not getting any points. 1866 was the year. Arun with the best guess, getting 1,490. Then Tadaro and Jake were 1469 for being on the border directly. And then Silver Electron, 1438, all the way down to Rotten Rapunzel, who is on 1770. Just in the green zone there, hanging on for dear life. Liechtenstein was first so named in 1719 when it became part of the Holy Roman Empire, then joined the German Confederation. When the Confederation was dissolved in 1866, the state then became independent ever since. So there you go, 1866, that was when it was independent after the Confederation, the German Confederation. Well done to the green zones, getting some points. Blue and red, not getting a single dime. Just went for the Lincoln assassination year and got very, very lucky, says Arun. Well, there you go. Sometimes that works in this game. Right, that's the third question. 2 questions left. Are you going to get through to special relativity? 2 questions left. Has there ever been an edge case on a correct answer? I can't remember, SB. I actually can't remember. I know that it's a possibility. I don't know I've seen it in testing. Oh, there was the... yeah, probably, BC. You're probably right. Yeah. Maybe... yeah, there was. Yeah. But I know it definitely did happen in testing to make sure it could actually work. I think I even tested it as a possibility of all 3 regions scoring, which shouldn't be possible, but it really is only possible if everybody gets exactly the same for everything. But oh Jesus, the final round shenanigans, that was slightly different though. Amy, yeah, everybody guessed the same answer in the final round. We saw that with the Quarry Stream takeover. Right, 2 questions left in this round. Have a look at this. According to the State Administration of Cultural Relics, how long in meters was the total length of the Great Wall of China? Answer between 5,000 and 50,000 meters. According to the State Administration of Cultural Relics, how long in meters was the total length of the Great Wall of China? Oh shit, you're right, Oni, it is. It's not in meters. Right. Do we want to do a redo? Because I proved that I can do it. I'll do a redo. Let me find the point that I need to get into. Do that. I'll do a redo, because I know I can do that now. So we do that. So ignore what the question says. We are talking about kilometers here, not meters. Let me put that up there. And we're going to restart. So yes, it is in kilometers. So it's 5,000 kilometers and 50,000 kilometers is the range. So yes, how many kilometers long was the wall is the question in simplest form. Let's start it again. Again, there it is. Range between 5,000 kilometers and 50,000 kilometers. Your time starts now. Submit your answer again. There you go. At least edit it live. Hackbox didn't reset the state? What? Hackbox still says 45,000. It didn't reset. What? But I cleared the given answers. I cleared the given answers though. Ah, frick. Okay. Now that's going to be a because it's the same question key. Yeah, it's the same question key. Shoot. Okay. Frick. Yeah, so for this one question, because of the way it works with Hackbox, it keys the control for text entry, and it's keyed it the same because it's the same question ID. And because it's done that, it's not reissuing it, it's remembering the existing state that it was in, which was locked. And so you can't submit the answer properly. Right, okay. So, for this question, when I rewind it again, you'll need to whisper to QuizBot 3000 even if you're playing on Hackbox. So, get your whisper window ready, and when I shout go, you can then submit it on the rewind. I'm so glad that we've got this ability to do a rewind, because we've had to do it 3 times tonight for various reasons. So, let me do it again. We talked about repeats earlier on stream, didn't we? We're doing it again. We'll do it live. So, I'm restarting now. Submit your answers to QuizBot 3000 now. Oh, that's a flurry of answers. Oh, that's a flurry of answers. And this time, Stanley chose the red door. Oh, I need to bring out the adventure line. That was certainly a big locking not wav there, yes. Oh, goodness me. Right, I think we're all sorted now. Again, I'm so glad we got the rewind feature. I need to actually properly implement that so I don't have to go into the debugger to do it. Can we get a bucket? In the deluxe edition you can, not a cat. I don't know if we can take it along with our journey though down the adventure line, but anyway. Let's have a look to see. Oh god, where you've gone after 3 attempts at guessing. Oh, I need to change the text back to kilometers again. There you go, kilometers. Hang on, you can just have this instead. Technology, am I right? So Rune was our lowest guess with 5,001 kilometers. Then Sunnycap with 6,969 kilometers along with Flyboy. Then Ralph 7,500, Tadara and BC with 10,000, Mark, Alice and Timor and Solo with 20,000 kilometers, Chris with 25,000 kilometers, Jake with 2569, Puzzle with 35,357, biggest guess is Mr. Vertigo with 42,000 kilometers. Let's put the question back to where it should be. Let's split you up into 3 equally sized groups. And there are no edge cases this time. Blue from 5,000 up to 14,273, green from that up to 26,429, and then red all the way up to the end after that point. Yes, historically it's called the 10,000 mile long wall, following Chinese investigation in the early 21st century. However, the wall actually was longer than originally thought when first constructed, and in kilometers, the correct answer is 21,196! What? Battyman! On the nose with that guess! What the hell? That is a hell of a guess! On the nose, full 1,500 to you. Then Danny, next best, 1413, and Rod Rapunzel, 1412. All of the green zone scoring, up to and including Vixen getting 500 points. Very well done. Blue and red, nothing for you there, though. But Battyman, holy crap, 21,196. Is one hell of a plump there. Congratulations. And all the points have been doled out there. And hoping that the final question will actually present itself properly on Hackbox. And I hope you've been keeping count, and I'm pretty certain this number is correct as of today. The Hatbox thing is still on. You submitted old answer, by the way. All right, let me nudge Hackbox again. Where are you, Mr. Hackbox? I just need to nudge you again. Okay, very unhappy. There you go. I've re-nudged it. If you see the new question come up, continue using Hatbox. If you don't see it come up in a moment, use the Whispers to Quizbot 3000. That's all I can say at this point. Question number 5. Let's have a look at this. In days, how long has it been since the initial release of Discord? Answer between 365 and 5,475 days. I'm seeing lots of Hackbox states being flown around, so presumably it's working. In days, how long has it been since the initial release of Discord? Batman just getting an answer in time there in the grace period. Oh boy, well, it's been around for a while now, and to think people used like TeamSpeak or Mumble or hell even Ventrilo back in the days instead of Discord or Skype. I suppose that was an option as well, and the Live Messenger, going back in those days before even Skype. Live Messenger was a thing. Nudge. Let's have a look to see where you've all gone. Or AIM or ICQ. Lots of communication standards. Eli is our lowest guess with the 1,776 days. And Jogging with 1,796 days. Abenby with 2,000. Arun with 2,800. Not a Cat 3,000. T-Wall 3,300. Tadaru 3650 is going for like 10 years on the dot, plus or minus a couple of leap years here or there, I suppose. Biggest guess is Ape, just going for the biggest number available, 5,475. Why not? Definitely puts you into the red zone. Will it be a scoring zone? Let's split you up into 3. Why else would that be the max, says Abe? Absolutely. So lowest guess is, blue zone is from 365 up to 2647. Green from that up to 3305. Ooh, it's very tight in between there. And then red from 3305 up to 5475. Those are our regions. Let's see what the correct answer is. Just in the red, 3,348 points. Points, says 8. Points. It might not be many. It's 500, but it's definitely points for all of the red zoners. Red zoners there. Yes, Discord was released on the 13th of May, 2015. According to one of the loading splash screens, our mascot Wumpus was originally created as a character with no friends. Haven't heard that sound in a while. Breakaway sound with JB.
I hate this game.
2,569 bits, JB. That is an immense bit of support. Thank you very much for that, and a very, very loud breakaway sound. I need to get back to getting breakaway back on stream. I have ideas of making that mass multiplayer and fewer questions required to write. But as with many things, it's a long list of things to do still. But it is on that list that I would like to see breakaway come back again. Red zone scores, green zone, oh, so close, but yet so far away, and blue, well, we don't talk about blue. That is the end of the main game. We finally got there, folks. Who is in our top 6 and who's qualifying for special relativity? Let's have a look at the leaderboard in reverse order. At the back, we've got 8 to 500 and AVAC Games, SJ and Dragon, Manic Volcanic and Prue, Sunny Cat and Hello Dusty, Eli and Clive, Silent Marine and Charlemagne, Topper and Kegler, Mark and Naroon, Not a Cat and Jogging, Mr. Vinegar and Suyu, Sportsy etc., Amy and Matt, BC and Vixen, K Jarves and Natter, Chris and Danny, Flyboy and JB, Ralph and Colo, Shapes and Timor, Alice and Puzzledan. 7th place to Daru, just missing out. Our top 6 are Solar Espion, Jake, Silver Electron, The Shiru, Battyman, and Rotted Rapunzel. Very well done there. It was a case of, oh my, not many points at all between 6th and 7th place, must be said. 33 points? Yeah. 33 points between 6th and 7th place. That is a hell of a tight game there. Very well done. Going to Right Rapunzel, Batman, Shiru, Silver Electron, Jake, and Solar Espion. You are qualified for the final round for Special Relativity, so sit tight. You still got a bit more game in you. Everybody else, that is the end of the main game, but you have just earned all of those points as Doots. And no, you cannot, JB. And no, you cannot. What I can do is I can artificially give you them, but I'm not going to give you them proper, okay? Okay? Just so you can see funny number, haha, on screen, yeah? Alright, let me see if we can do that for you. Not that one. Come on. Get me the score entry. That one there. You want funny number? Here you go, there's funny number for you. Now you're in the wrong position on the leaderboard. It's all messed up now. But there you go. Have funny number on screen. So that is the end of the main game. Thank you for participating, everybody. It's time for you to try and will on one of our top 6, though, who could be earning up to an additional 100,000 Doots, depending on where they finish in this final round. And of course, that final round is Special Relativity, also known as round 3 in the sheet, because apparently I don't know numbers. This is round 4 Special Relativity. We will give you a question. The answer will be a whole number. Just give me a guess. That's all you need to do. Whoever is furthest away, they will be eliminated. We rinse and repeat until just one player is left standing, and they are our Special Relativity specialist for the evening. So 5 questions to split 6 players apart. Only one can survive them all. Good luck. Remember to get your answers in time, otherwise you will be long dot maxed, and that's a big number, as we've seen before. Watch your digits. First question is this. The largest prize pool in esports history was at the International 2021, a tournament for the game Dota 2. How much was that prize pool in US dollars? Answer now. I don't know if the Saudis have anything to do with it. It's going to be a bigger prize in future for other games. But for now, International 2021 is the one we're talking about. Right, Rapunzel, try again. There you go. I wasn't counting the number of answers that came through. I only think I saw 5. So someone did not answer? Well, we'll find out in the reveal. Might be a bit of a wet fart result on this question, but we'll see. The first answer that came through was Solar Espion with 25 million US dollars. Second was Jake with 5,678,901. So you take the limits. Currently SP at the top, Jake on the bottom. Next was Battyman, 3.4 million. So Jake, you're now safe through as you're in between. Battyman takes the lower level. Next was Silver Electron with $1,001,001. You take the lower level. Batman, you're safe through. Fifth was Right Rapunzel with 36 million. SB, you're safe through. You're now in the middle somewhere. Right Rapunzel takes the upper limit. And let's see what happens with our final player. It did come through. Shiru with... I don't think it's changed the label. Yeah, it's not changed the label on my side. It's supposed to be big number. It's supposed to be big number. We did not get an answer appear in time, I'm afraid. It's not supposed to say 8675. It's supposed to say number go burr. Yeah. Let me actually copy paste that in so that you can see what it's supposed to read at this point. There you go. Yeah, that's the number it's supposed to appear as when no answer comes through. So, yeah, that's long.max for those not in the know. So that means this is going to be a hell of a division point, folks. Yeah, it's all just broken at this point. I'm just hoping it qualifies the right person. I think it should do. But yeah, the division point is all very, very broken at this point. It should be Silver Electron that goes through. God, I hope it is. Let's find out. The correct answer is... I mean, we've seen crazier stuff happen on this slide before. Yeah, I did the right thing. It was 40,018,400. So, SP, your first guess was actually pretty good. Yeah, held in Bucharest, Romania, the 11-day tournament was won by the Russian-Ukrainian team Spirit, who pocketed $18,208,300 just for that win alone. So, unfortunately, Shiro, due to technical mishap or otherwise, it did not come through. That is the end of your game. But you claim another 10,000 doots for claiming 6th place, so that's still not bad at all, really, is it? Thank you very much for playing. Rapunzel was a lot closer, Solar Espion, very much true. But your guess was still in the right, sort of ballpark. Silver Electron, you have been spared this time round. You are safe through to the next question. Yeah, recently internationals are tiny in comparison. Moving on to question number 2. If people are saying again that Hackbox is doing weird things, I'm going to do this and this again. Why I need to, I don't know, but it's apparently being a noun tonight. Question number 2. Good luck, and have a look at this. In a 2020 viral video about web APIs, Tom Scott uploaded a YouTube video titled, "This video has X views." As of 9:20 p.m. today, what is that number? Answer now. Espy's in. Silver Electron's in. I'm counting them off this time. Right, Rapunzel Jake's in. One more. And Batman's in. Everyone's guessed. Chris just looked at this morning, but do you know what the number is? That's the real question. And yes, I updated this during the break on stream. So this is some very, very almost up to the minute knowledge, though apparently it's over an hour ago. Goes to show, we have technical issues, how long a stream can run. Sorry, folks. Let's go through some guesses. Solar Espion, 80 million. Silver Electron, 61 million. So similar ballparks. Take those limits. Next. Right Rapunzel, 17 million. Silver Electron, you're safe through. Right Rapunzel, you take the lower limit at 17 million. Jake with 18 million and 25.69 for a bit of fun. You're safe through. And final guess, Matty Man with 72 million. You're in the middle. You are safe through. So it is between Right Rapunzel 17 and Solar Espion's 80 million dukes, which sets the division point at 48.5 million. Anything below that, Rapunzel, you are safe through. Above that, SB, you are safe through. This video is naturally the most watched one of Mr. Tom Scott, with the runner-up being "We sent garlic bread to the edge of space, then ate it." But how many did this video get? 72,251,270. So, SB, you are safe through. Batman was only off by like 250,000 views. That is impressive as well. Unfortunately, to Rotted Rapunzel, you were too far away with your 17 million guess. You are out of the game, but you claim 20,000 doots for taking 5th place. Congratulations to you. SB, you're still in this game. Moving on to question number 3 and maybe beyond. What's the number of views now? I can tell you the number of views as of now, depending on how frequent Tom decides to update the total, is 72,251,461. That is the magic number right now. 72,251,461. That is the total it says. So yeah, just a little bit more. 3 more questions left in the game. 4 players surviving. Good luck. Your next question is: what are the combined career point totals of the basketball legends Kobe Bryant, Larry Bird, and Shaquille O'Neal? Answer now. Three players in, looking for one more. Need an answer. Batman just getting an answer in time. Can you mention that in Shaq and... Oh my god, SJ. I'm not even going to bother with that one. Let's go through some answers. First was Jake with 60,000 points. Next was Solar Espion with 80,000 points. Again, similar sort of numbers. I have once again submitted 8 times 10 to the something. Next, Silver Electron with 8 times 10 to the 3. Means, Jake, you're safe through to the next question. And finally, Batman with a much bigger guess, 616,161. Means, SB, you are safe through to the next question. That puts our division point at 312,081. Anything below that, Silver Electron, you are through to the next question. Anything above that, Batman, you are through to the next question. The correct answer is... 84,030. SB, you're only 4,030 off from the correct answer. That was a really good guess. Yes, Kobe's legendary career led him to a score total of 33,643. Larry Bird with 21,791, and Shaq with 28,596. R.I.P. Kobe. So, Silver Electron, you survive for one more question. Batman, your guess of 616161 was just a bit too far away, at least one magnitude away, and that is the end of your game. But you take 4th place, and you claim a 35,000 Doot prize for that 4th place. Very well done there. However, we have 2 questions left, and 3 players still in the game. Are we ready to continue on? Question number 4, penultimate question of the game, is this. How many individual performances has an Andrew Lloyd Webber musical had on Broadway? Answer now. Jake is in. SB's in. One more guess. Silver Electron is in. All the guesses are in. That's time. No idea what to go on with this one. Let's go through some answers. Jake is our first guess with all the twos. 22222. SB going off script a bit here. 60,000, not an 8 on the end. And finally, Silver Electron with all the 8s with a 1. 18,888. Means Jake, you are guaranteed through to the final question. But it is between Silver Electron's 18888 and Solar Espion's 60000, which puts our division point at 39,444. Anything below that, Silver Electron, you are through to the final question. Anything above that, SB, you are through to the final question. With the Phantom of the Opera, the biggest on here, that contributed 13,973 performances. The most recent one, Bad Cinderella, was a bit of a flop, only contributed 85. But what is the grand total of all ALW musicals on Broadway? The correct answer is 29,662. SB, your guess was too far away. We've got to say goodbye to you there. But you take third place on the leaderboard there for the game. 50,000 doots for the third place prize. Congratulations to you there. Silver Electron, you are through to the final question between 75,000 and 100,000 doots. So yes, his next, a repeat of 1994 Sunset Boulevard, will be debuting late this year, but there's a total of 29,662 performances across all Andrew Lloyd Webber musical performances on Broadway specifically. So here we are, the final question. 2 players left, Jake and Silver Electron. One question to determine it all. And I will give you a reminder at this point to watch your digits, because it will matter on this final question. Question number 5 of 5 in round number 4. Good luck. In US dollars, what is the combined worldwide box office takings for every feature film where Robert Downey Jr. has a credited role for Iron Man / Tony Stark? Good luck. Jake has given me a guess. Silver Electron has given me a guess. Good luck. Understatement of the year there. Went with Alice would have gone with 1,234,567,890. Must be in the billions, surely. If Solar Rescue was still in, they would have gone 4 billion. As I said, watch those digits. Let's have a look at some answers. Jake has gone for 4,321,321,321. Silver Electron. Oh, that's a big number. That's 2 trillion and 1. So this is going to be a matter of magnitude for the final question. Between 4 billion and change and 2 trillion and 1. $1, Drew. Which, well, because we know they are basically an order of magnitude apart, means it is going to be 1 trillion, 2 billion, 160,660,661 as our division point. Anything below that, Jake, you are the winner. Anything above that, Silver Electron, you are the winner. I can tell you that the answer is in this range. It is somewhere between 4 billion and 2 trillion. But exactly where does it lie? The correct answer is... Always so fun seeing that number go like that. Oh, it's gone way too far for the end there. 12,238,682,762. It was in the billions range. Unfortunately, Silver Electron, that guess of 2 trillion was just 2 magnitudes too far. Means you take second place and 75,000 doots. Thank you very much for playing. But Jake, you are relatively good enough. 4 billion was good enough to get you to the end, and you are our winner. In the grand scheme, 4 billion is pretty close to 12 billion. And there you go, flying off into hyperspace, claiming a 100,000 Duke prize at the end as well. Congratulations there, Jake. Great game there. And thank you to Prey for a lovely set of questions there in tonight's game of Relativity. And thank you to Oni for helping proof that pack as well. I hope you enjoyed. I think we all did, Prey. There's some really good questions in there as well. Top 500 movies by worldwide box office totals, a total of 307 billion, then 46 million and change. Not even 1/3 of a trillion yet. But who knows? In future, maybe it will. Great pack, Prey. Do another one now. Topper hungers for more quiz. Thank you again, Prey and Oni, for that amazing pack. Need more Liechtenstein trivia, very much so. And thank you to all of our players for tonight's game as well. I hope you all enjoyed it. And 100 bits from JB.
Prey, that was a bumper crop of bumper quib and Persians.
Yes, text-to-speech, exactly that. Thank you for the 100 bits, do appreciate that. I'm going to roll the credits, and then we'll do the wheel spin, finish this stream off, do some final continuity, and then go and raid into someone. We'll see if there's someone to raid into. I hope there is. Let me roll those credits, though. Still not in the credits, JB. What the hell? I did update them. Oh, man. We have to roll back again. We have to roll the credits back again. Hang on. Look, roll those credits back, please. Roll them back. Where are we? Where are the credits? Roll the credits back, please. Thank you. Let's take it again. Take that again from the top. God, what? As if you're not on the credits. That's crazy. XIV. There you go. You're in the credits now. Make the question writing bigger. Make it like that. And let's roll those credits again. I've gone too fast. That's the Quiz Night logo. I went too fast. Don't stop it again. I went too fast on the credits there, unfortunately. Well, there you go. You're in the credits now, JB. And 100 bits from Oni.
The sound of the entire VC singing the relativity theme is going to be my new sleep paralysis demon.
So I do apologise. Thank you for the 100 bits, though.
Not potato.
Not potato, but Deer Force! Thank you for the 100 bits there. Right, let me do that. Slide us back over. It's time for a wheel spin to close the night out. Let me do that quickly. In fact, no, let me do continuity first. Already mentioned about JB Henry earlier on. We will After Dark also doing some C365 tonight. We've also got, I did shout out to Mr. Prey Streams earlier on. Obviously wrote this pack of Relativity, but also does his own streams. Some Dungeons and Dragons content, some other gameplay stuff, Dr. Mario. Also the Colour of Money as well. He's got his own game show stuff as well on top of that. Outside of that, you've also got Mr. Ben, Royal_Flush, though he is not streaming this weekend. He is at a wedding, I do believe, but he will be starting his next season of Game Night next Saturday at 8 p.m. What has he actually got on that game? He's got Plinko the Quiz, The Purge, and The Escape Artist to start season 15 off. That is on the 20th of July at 8 p.m. at British Summertime. And he's also doing Thursdays after that as well. So Saturdays and Thursdays, but the Thursdays are throwback Thursdays, playing older packs that have been played before, just been spruced up with the updated game content. And basically, for those that have never played the games back in the dark ages of Game Night and Quiz Night, back in those 2019, 2020 early days when we were very babyface and we had no idea what we were doing. I still don't know what I'm doing at this point, honestly. 5.5 years down the line. But yes, that is what you've got in the pipe work for general quizzing stuff over the next week, and I will be back next week as well with stuff. What do I have? I've got Turnabout is what I've got. Ralph has got a written pack of Turnabout. Then we've got 100,000 Drop written by Matt and Angelica, also known as the Vixen. And then next Friday we've got Quiz Cube written by Dragon, Secret Fortune written by Espy, and we've got All Clued Up written by, it says Bastard here, but that's Oni. So we've got an All Clued Up happening next Friday on the 19th of July. But yes, we will be playing some Turnabout next Wednesday. Actual written Turnabouts written by Ralph. Right. Shall we do a wheel spin? I think we shall. Do it! Manifesting into grid so we can see what's behind A1 from earlier. Do it! The wheel. To me. To you. And tonight we have... No, marble race is what's happening tonight. It's a marble race. Let me go to Steam and go to that. Slide us back. Oh, you've actually done a track, have you, Oni? Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I'll get that one loaded up then. Marbles on stream. Dum dum. Marbles on stream. Marbles on stream. Marbles on stream. Marbles on stream. I have no idea why I had that in my mind, but I did, and I had to run with it. Again, continuing on with the repetition theme. Let's go to race. Let's go to community and search for the Mr. Only 91_573 with a rollicking awkward time. Sure, we'll do a rollicking awkward time. Exclamation mark. OBS? Care to make a where did OBS go? Where the hell did OBS go just then? That was weird. I do need to change the game camera over though. Game capture. Turn it off from that and turn it on to marbles, please. Turn it on to the marbles. Danke. There we go. It's on the marbles now. Yeah, exclamation mark play if you want it on the race. And while you sort that out, I'm going to do that. And we've got 40,000 risks, so we're going to go top, bottom, or first, last, should I say. And we'll do a random position. We'll do that rule again. Fort Boyard theme, 'tis the season. Well, I suppose it is, isn't it? Do you mind? Thank you, game. Do we have... I'm going to do this then. I don't know about that. That feels a bit weird. We can maybe try that one. I'm just going to look to see if there's any remix versions of Fort Boyard, like Generique or something like that. But yeah, that one doesn't look good. I'm judging an audio performance based on what the YouTube video looks like is never a good idea. There's one that says epic version. It's got 50-odd thousand views, which, I mean, that sounds reasonable. Oh, we could do the Dream remix, I suppose, yeah. What, Magnetic? Magnetic Groove, is that the one? Then we're going to go for that one. He's only been asking for 3 years. I think I know which one you mean. I think you're talking about Magnetic Groove. Is it this one? Yes, it is that one. I only need to hear that octave bass to go, yeah, it's that one. And 100 bits from Sonic.
Once we don't get raided mid-run.
You know, imagine we get the raid coming in while we're playing some Fort Boyard music. Yes, that is not something France ever used, says Alice. Right, I need to go to random.org. Another 100 bits. There we go. Thank you for the 100 bits there, JB. How many positions do we have currently in the race? 33. So 1 and 33. And it's kind of down the middle. 18th. So first, last, 18th. Those are our paying positions. First, last, and 18th. Those are our paying positions. Okay. Exclamation mark play from Matt just joining in. Oh, okay, interesting. Changing it up. There's now 34. I'm not going to re-roll. It's still 18th. Oh, I think it's time to start this race off. We've got BC joining as well, 35. I'll tell you, name that in one, Ape. Name that one in one. Right. It's time to start this race. Let's do it. Do it now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Magnetic. That's the join we've got. Of course you would. Thank you, Prey, for your raid. Because all it takes is doing /raid. Oh, that's such a clash. Prey is currently in the lead. Oh no, getting caught up though. Jake and Ape heading their way down through the funnel first. It is still Ape and Jake at the front of the pack. Heading their way down. And time to boost! There it is. There's the piano that everyone was expecting. Jake heading their way down. Bloody hell, you are on a right pace here. Where's Ape? There's Ape. Do we have boost pads now or jump pads? Not another one! JB with the raid! Ah! Thank you for the raid! Repeat raids going on. Oh, it's really the music though! Jake still with the lead. Man, 8 holding second place. Then we've got SJ and Tadaru. Silent Marine falling off the track. Tadaru falling off the track. Not good. Oh, we're already on the final stretch here. It is Jake holding on still. Time to balance. Doing a very good job. Speed! Still going. Still going. Never a doubt for Mr. Jake Pawson. What a record time that is. Ape coming in second place. Then SJ. Then we've got a Sooty Cat following suit. Got 45 seconds left. Come on, brand new Halo. Come on, Sue. You can make it to the end. Remember to get that key before you go, though. Sue still heading their way down. We're looking at 18th place as well as our midpoint. 20 seconds left. Come on, Sue. Bit more speed. 15 seconds. Pray, Solar SB, can you make it? Oh, SB! Oh, no, not enough for SB. Pray, can you make it? No! Get out! So, our final results. We've got a Mr. Jake Pawson. Congratulations, 40,000 heading your way. And final finisher was Silver Electron, claiming 40,000. And our 18th was Natter, getting 40,000. Congratulations to our winners there. And to the 25 that did manage to escape the room with the clay. Right, that is the end of my stream. Thank you very much for playing some quiz night tonight. I'll be back next week again on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Sorry, La Clay. I will conjugate properly. Raid JB back. Is he actually going to start some C365? If so, I will go and raid over. If not, then I'll find somebody else. We will go and raid into Best Doggo. That is what we're going to do. We're going to raid into Best Doggo. JSR. We're going to go raid into them. Doggo is not currently on stream, but do and go. Yes, peanut butter, very much so, SB. Do go and give them some love. I don't know what you want to say. Raid. I don't know. Yeah, we'll just do raid. Just repeat raids. He seems to be having some OBS issues right now. Oh, we're going into the infinite. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Have a good weekend. I'll see you later. Bye.